bring ourselves up. We are back for session 19, not, a memorable number. But we are back after the party completed a very... Actually, no, last session was the good session. You guys got a handful of rewards and new toys. Um,
Toys.
as you guys made it back to the Sovereign, and with the time he was given of your return, and possibly talking with a silver dragon of some variety, you guys were rewarded for saving his high advisor. Um, had you guys not saved the high advisor, you only would have received the extra attunement slots. The extra was all because you somehow, which I did not, I truly did not know if you were going to be able to save him.
We tried
you
so
Through
hard
the
to keep
power
him
of
alive.
stubbornness of the healers.
you guys pulled everything out. So you were rewarded for such. But you guys made your way back, brought the prisoner back so they can question him further. And then you guys had to promptly rush over to the arena, as it was morning and just about time for the first trial for you guys, as you got amnesty from the event on Tuesday. You guys took place in the test of power, or test of strength, of course, which who else but Njal would take that one on, and did wonderfully. He didn't get too drunk. The tightrope, wasn't the best at, but
Wobbly.
he took an absurd amount of damage. I mean, truly absurd amount of... What have I done?
That was ridiculous.
What have I allowed my players to do? And defeated an opponent, a very friendly barbarian, that you had not met before. But you guys, since you defeated somebody from the plane of fire in this trial, you guys got a token to the plane of fire, as you guys know what that means. But you have a few gifts to pick up today. So you guys tell me, are we going to Thar's Greenery? Are we going back to the plane of air to pick up your weapon? The plane of fire, or somewhere else?
I feel like we should hit the greenery, then work up into the plains.
Yeah, because the greenery's right here. Just
The greenery's
just
closest.
10 town.
Yeah, it's literally just right over here.
Smile.
Like, we have to go clear down. We'd have to go down south. It doesn't make much sense to go up to there and come back down.
Yeah, let's go to the greenery and then one of the plains.
Okay. So you guys have been through this town enough at this point. No problem. You guys just make your way down to Thar's Greenery. I'll go ahead and move us to the map. Me. Where is Thar's? I can get rid of some of these maps now, actually. There's some places you'll never revisit.
I
sure
did that
about
in
that?
Fantasy Grounds last week.
Are you sure about that?
I don't think you're going back
Are
to...
you sure
Okay, look.
about that?
I would be surprised if you ever went back to Mistral Reach. Truly. What reason could
You
you...
don't know.
That would be kind of a long shot. You're right.
Yeah, I truly don't think that will be needed.
Maybe I want to make a necklace out of the crystal that was being mined there. You never know.
You know, you're right. I don't know. I don't. And you know what? You're right. But let's go ahead and bring you down to the greenery. And I will bring him out. As you
Is that
guys...
kidnapped. Good,
Nope.
good.
as you guys arrive, the door is open. He's helping out a few customers currently as you guys arrive.
I walk in. Anybody else follow?
I follow.
I'll
Alright.
follow.
Yes.
I'll get a snack
Cool,
when I have
cool,
time,
cool.
Celtic. Ah, all right.
Nash will give a real small wave, but obviously be patient,
Yep.
waiting for the other customers.
Yep, as he finishes up, just apply that to the wound. Make sure to do it 3 times a day. Should heal over. Oh, Nash, you're back. Wonderful, wonderful. Give me a moment. And he will reach down under the desk. And after a few moments, he brings up this. So, bringing up from underneath the table, he sits sitting on like a nice like fine silks, a long quarterstaff that is hued in different vibrant colors from this rainbow tree that you had seen before. It's finally finished. It's always wonderful to work with. Now you will have to attune to this in order to get all of its abilities that your grandfather, do you call him? Everything that Erebin did special to it.
It looks fantastic.
It's not often I get to work with this material. Only for special customers. I am more than happy to, of course. Especially for one of Erebin. He has helped me time and time again. How have you been? What have all of you been up to?
That is a rather loaded question. And Nash will kind of look back at the group like, should I tell?
Well, I died. Well,
That
came
was
back.
that was with that was with Haken. Yes, that was a while ago.
I'm aware of that, Klain. If you remember, we took him away from here for safety. I'm aware you died.
Oh, yes. I apologize.
Nash will whisper over the counter. He has a bit of a memory issue.
That
Speaking again.
seems problematic.
Yes, I don't know how to help him with it.
Hold.
Not to play down dying. That is an awful thing.
Perception 11.
Should
Sounds
we-
about right.
Yes,
should we
very-
do a deception on this?
Nah.
He, No. That's a 5, and I don't. He does not have high enough of a bonus.
I do hear
I
it.
will do my deception. Ha! You can't hear what I say.
Nothing.
Well, this is the quarterstaff of dreams, specifically made for someone from your circle. You'll find that once you attune to this, your some of your abilities will be altered, in addition to the normal properties of the staff. But I'll leave those as a surprise for when you take the time to attune. And he kind of pushes it to your edge of the counter.
She'll kind of give him a little bit, that little look where it's like sideways but eager, that kind of look.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
It is Erebin who did most of the heavy lifting on this. I merely worked the material. He took the time and resources to enchant it. Thank him when you get the chance.
Of course I will. How has things been around here? We've been predisposed the past few days.
Oh. How many days?
before? Yeah.
Ah, there was,
Since we last saw you, basically.
I see. And you see as his face kind of sours a bit. There was, another outbreak.
Another.
Those creatures. Everyone's begun calling them voidlings. This time it was more than before. The council is up in arms about what to do. Although, for some reason, people were saying the Sovereign was sure things would get better. Not sure why. I can only hope they know something that we don't. But it wasn't good. More lives were lost.
This is the time Nash will look at everyone. And without waiting for permission, I guess, this time. Well, we may have had a hand in why the Sovereign thinks it will be better.
He just raises an eyebrow like, what do you mean?
Have you heard of the Rod of
Nash,
Law?
perhaps we should not tell people to that risk.
I know, but still.
I will do a history check for him. I don't need to know his bonus. Yes, of course I've heard of the Rod of Law. It's a very powerful artifact from the plane of air, if I recall. Why?
Then just believe that that will have an effect. Hopefully.
Okay.
Because now she will, because Ayaki spoke up. For the reason that Ayaki just said, I can't expound more information because of that.
Well, whatever you've done, thank you, I suppose. Maybe things will become a little calmer around here for what you've done. But,
Back up now.
anyways, you were gone the past few days. There was another outbreak, as I said. That is truly the only thing anyone is talking about right now. In fact, the customer I was just helping out is an influx of people who were injured by them. I'm getting low on medicinal herbs, but fine. I'll get more.
The last time there was an outbreak, my friends tried to keep it secret that Haken was affected. Was anyone else that we know? Were they affected?
Not that I am aware of. I was here, but Erevan and your friend were already taken away. I was lucky enough that nothing occurred in my shop.
DM, I apologize.
Mhm.
Can you repeat the last few sentences? Sorry. Starting with Ervin was taken away or something like that.
Erevan took your friend away. They weren't here, so they would be fine. I myself wasn't in my shop. spoke wrong. None of the creatures, the voidlings, appeared in my shop on that day, so I was lucky, I suppose. I've been very busy dealing with all the injuries and potions and remedies for the survivors.
Hmm.
Things are becoming a bit restless, but I hope whatever you have done helps.
I hope so too.
Your circle has always done great things. Thank you.
Certainly always try.
And I'm sure the rest of you had a part in whatever this was, so thanks to all of you as well.
I hope
That's
it'll
no
help.
big deal.
Now then, if you don't mind, and you see he's kind of like looking past you as a line is starting to form behind you guys.
Oh, sorry. And she'll step aside and thank one more time and start walking out.
He just gives like a... and then begins to help other people.
Okay.
I will bring us back out to the city map. As you guys make your way away, you hear him talking and helping other customers. What do you guys do?
Well, should we go on to the next errand?
Might as well.
Sure.
Indeed.
Yeah, I suppose.
I don't suppose I can attune while we're walking. We
Nope,
have
you need to
a
take a
rest.
short rest.
Anyways.
Alright. Things happened when you guys were gone. Which plane are we going to?
Air would be quicker. We're just going in and picking up.
Yeah, I think air first.
Okay.
Sounds good.
For air, I'm just gonna ask, is there any other places you guys are stopped, or are you literally just going in, picking up the weapon, and leaving? I'm just asking for if there's anything else. I don't want to stop you guys if you want to do something else, but if you're just going up to pick up a weapon, we can just expedite the shopping.
I can't think of anything.
We were just there. I mean,
Yeah, that's
either, so,
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
Gotta go to the exciting new plane to do all of our shopping.
yeah.
Yeah, that's where all the new shopping.
So right. So you guys head
Another
in.
tuning fork?
No, you pick up your weapon, so you get the remind me, what kind of weapon was it particularly?
A great axe.
Okay. So you get an name is an Aether Steel Great Axe. Do you need me? I believe I gave you a handout for the
I think you
Aether
did. You said you were going
Steel.
to do something with it. I don't remember exactly. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute.
Gotcha. My only, I think we were gonna just. Oh, I don't think we ever discussed what other
Weapon die thing scaling up. We were gonna discuss that, but I think we both forgot.
I think we both did. So we'll do that now. So, we also never discussed if you wanted to have like additional magical stuff done to it.
Yeah.
So we'll just do that now. So it's a, let's see, a great axe is
1d12.
yes. So all right. So it's a D12. It's heavy
What's the
and
special?
heavy. It's heavy and two-handed. So being Aether Steel, it loses the heavy property and gains the special property that on a missed attack, you deal force damage equal to proficiency, which is 5 for you guys.
Yes.
As
Yeah.
far as I'm
Yeah.
aware, yeah.
Okay. So on a miss, you still deal 5 points of damage. And it is two-handed. Which Aether Steel makes it so it gains the versatile ability. So you can one-hand it if you want. Or if you two-hand it, the damage dice goes up. So if you two-hand it, a great axe is 1d12. 1d12 goes to 3d6, but then your bullshit takes it up another step,
Yeah.
so it becomes 3d8.
Jesus. All right.
Keep in mind, you cannot use Heavy Weapon Master with this weapon because it loses
I don't
the
have
heavy
Heavy Weapon
property.
Master.
Or the one that lets you add 10 but minus 5 to hit. Because
the great weapon?
Correct, because it has to have the heavy property, and this weapon loses the heavy property by being Aether Steel.
Gotcha. Does it have to have the heavy?
Yes, it does. That
Oh,
is part of the feature. So keep that in mind. So the base cost of that with your guys' discount is 300 gold. Do you want to add, like, make it magical, add some kind of other effect to it?
Probably make it magical for, bypassing people with magical or the resistance,
Okay,
That'd
plus
probably
1,
be
2,
good.
or 3?
How much would a +3 be?
Plus 3 is very rare, so... But just a flat plus 3? Let's say 1, 10, probably, like, base... Well, yeah, the discount. But this is additional. Just give me a moment to think, because once I say this, it's in stone.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Math with Tanka knows.
I'm just thinking in my head, is this too much? For a +3 weapon, I feel like 25,000 is fair.
25,000. All right, and a +2.
+2 is 10,000.
Okay. So for now, and the +1 just
+1 is 1,000.
1,000. All right, we'll just do a +1 for now.
Okay, all right. So you drop that money. You can always upgrade it later. Will
Yep.
take some time. And they do let you know that it'll be quicker for them to upgrade it later if you want it done.
So take it back to them. Okay.
Because of the material. Also, don't forget to add that the secondary damage for the weapon, as it does an extra 1d6 force on all hits.
1d6 force. Okay.
And I have to wait to attune to get all my stuff.
So +1. So I'm losing a little bit to hit.
Alright, so there is that. So you go pick up your weapon, give them the money.
I mean, do you want it to be a +2? Because, like, we could all party.
They
fund
have the
this to be
party
a +2.
fund.
We have plenty of funds.
I wouldn't mind a +2 at all.
can
My
give you
current
some money
one's a
for that.
+3,
I
but
can
25k is a
contribute, too.
lot of money. So that would be an additional 9,000.
Correct.
Yeah.
I have 4,900 is how much I currently have.
I can give 3 or more thousand.
How much is in the party fund?
A party fund is
Don't think
basically
much.
empty. We just keep
Ah.
kind of giving it out of everybody else's money right now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but keep in mind I still need potions, so
That's true.
I don't mind a +1 right now, but if you guys want to chip in for a +2, I have 4,900. If I use all
we
my
could
gold,
potentially upgrade it later after we get more
yeah,
funds too.
I'm losing
Do all
out
of you not
on
have funds? Because I have a lot of
technically-
funds.
I mean, y'all
I'm
just
saying
got
as a whole. I have
a few
plenty of funds.
$1,000.
Weird.
We just got a lot of money each.
We
I
did.
can
Yeah.
do 1,000 easy, then conserving the rest
Mhm.
for diamonds and such.
For diamonds.
Yes, salmon crusted
Yeah.
bowls, please.
Diamonds.
Mm.
Mhm.
Mm.
I think upgrading it later is fine. If we were to do it now, I could spend all my gold, but then I would still need math 49 more hundred.
41.
41 more hundred.
Up to you guys.
I'm
Okay.
willing to contribute
That's
1100.
9k.
I'll give 1,000. That's 2,100.
I
I
could
could
give
do 1,000.
4,000.
I can give
Oh.
1,000.
If we all chip
If
in that
needed.
way, we can get it to the 9.
Yeah, so 4100 if I use all my gold. But it's up to you guys if you want to spend. Then I still need potions because barbarian just, they drink potions. He all drinks a lot.
Why don't we make it? You keep 1,000, and then we
Yeah.
all contribute.
So then
1,000,
51,
and you
5100.
use that 1,000 for your potions.
Okay.
Okay,
Does that make
works.
sense?
So if you do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if he does 3, you all do, or are you
I'm
saying
doing
you do 4?
3,900. I'm doing
I
3,900.
can give more. I have lots of money and nothing to do with it, so I mean,
Okay, so you're
I'm just
doing.
thinking saving for potions.
So
as well as
9K,
anything we might find at the
You're
mine.
doing-
Minus
you're doing that.
3,900.
Then if 5 people give
You always said
1,000,
you do 11.
Yeah,
50
I'll,
8,900.
51
yeah,
is
I'll
how
do.
much.
Yeah.
okay.
And then that's it.
So who's contributing the 100?
I can do
I
I
got
can do whatever's
that.
extra
Okay,
until I get
so
to
that's
10.
good.
Yeah.
The 100, I was gonna say, Nyal said he would do the extra 100, or Klain.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Klain.
Plain. Yeah.
And that leaves you with like 1,000. So,
And that leaves me with 1,000 for buying some potions.
all right. So make it a +2. So that'll be a +2 to hit and damage.
Thank you, everyone.
Of course.
We need our barbarian to hit.
Not a problem.
Right.
Yeah.
You know.
Truly, though.
I
You
appreciate
just
it.
performed
Unless I'm doing the math wrong, I
fantastic.
gotta give 2,000, which I'm okay doing. So
Well, there's
What? How?
no, because there's 5 of you. That's the
you said
5,000.
10,000, right?
This
No.
is-
He already did
10,000.
the. Oh, right. Because
10,000.
it's we still need the
9,000.
other 1,000.
Between
Yeah, that's-
each of you guys, it's
Yes.
5,100. Because I did
Plus
the 3,900.
3,900, which is 9,000.
We're at
Well,
9,000.
It'll make
It's
it-
at a +0 until it's not at a +1 to start. So we still need 1,000 for the first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think
So
Yeah.
I'll give
half of
2,000
your
and then
stuff
it'll be
is
good.
that.
Okay, that works.
Okay.
All right, cool. +2.
Done.
Yay.
Plus 2.
Yeah,
Barbarian go burr.
Indeed.
Barbarian
out
Gober.
here looking for reason to spend her money.
I have so much gold and nothing. I don't do anything. I don't buy
Yeah.
items.
Yeah.
Same. I just buy literally potions.
I don't use diamonds, so I just have gold.
Well, that'll increase my
It's
little
fair.
polearm master thing too.
Yeah. So you're working on that. So where are you guys heading after the Plain of Air shopping then?
Playing at fire. Shopping.
Okay.
Shopping.
Oh, we're
Shopping.
over here. Might as well, right?
It's
Shopping!
the
Yeah,
shopping
different thing.
episode. You gotta have one every once in a while.
Yeah.
Shopping!
Okay.
Keep giving
Uh,
us money and coupons and.
I
just-
know.
Quick question
Coupons.
for DM. It was
Yes.
1d6
It's really the
force.
coupons.
Correct. 1d6 force in addition to the normal damage.
Okay.
You can add a secondary damage on the weapon attack.
Yep.
Right.
Yuppers.
Let me. Oh, I have. There we go. Let me hide those characters. Let me hide those characters on this map. That's for the one shot.
Yep. That one shot. That'll happen soon.
Soonish.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So has that information been ironed out yet, Chris?
No. I've been busy, with this things.
I mean,
I've
I
been
was
busy
gonna
with
text you. I was gonna
life,
send you questions this
so-
week about writing us things, and I never got a chance to.
Same.
It's honestly at this point, if we do it before the
happened?
year is done, I think that's good.
Yeah.
I think that's
Feel like a week when
fair.
people aren't all free or something like that.
Yeah.
Zai also hasn't been feeling very good lately. So...
No, I think she has COVID right now, so
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Oh,
I'm not pushing that at all. She just needs to stay healthy and take care of herself. So ba-ba-da, we will. All right, so you guys make your way into and proceed through. Let me go back to that map. I keep having to bounce around. You guys proceed through and go through the fire district. You see plenty of different, mostly fire genasi. There's a few like elementals and such that are hanging around. Similar to all of the other places, you make your way towards the back to this main building where there's a small line that is formed and is making their way through a portal that goes into the plane of fire. As you guys proceed forward, I will change the music. And pull up.
Speaking of music, has anyone heard the music?
Yeah, it's been playing.
Yes, it's
Oh.
been
Mhm.
playing.
It hasn't been playing.
Do you
for me.
hear it now?
No.
Refresh your
refresh,
roll
fix it.
20.
Okay.
I'll wait.
Why am I in the Hero Academy of Terendell?
Why are you in the hero?
That doesn't help.
What?
Maybe
Uh,
that
Why are
has.
you
No,
over there?
I refreshed and suddenly I'm over here.
That's
Well, you
Maybe
went back in time.
maybe that has something to do with it.
Yeah, maybe.
I can restart it if
Klain
you
just disappears from reality for a
Here,
moment and
I'll-
then comes back.
restart the
Guys, I
music.
said the
Blinks
weirdest stream.
out.
All right.
Guys, I saw my house and it wasn't burned down.
wow, amazing.
It was still there.
Well, to be fair, we don't know the timeline of when that happened.
Uh,
Mm,
Do you hear the music now, Joey?
I do not.
Go to the
Is the
cogwheel.
volume too low?
Yeah, go to the cogwheel and go to audio and video and make sure your music isn't like the whole way to the left.
40. Why?
It's
why you
quiet-ish
doing
music, but you should.
Because sometimes
It's a
the
nice
music
heart.
is really loud, and so you turn it down.
Yeah, but 40%, it should be fine. Wait.
I just tried to crank mine up to 100 to hear it.
Is your
So
tab
I-
on volume?
I checked my volume mixer and Firefox was at 9%.
Oh, well, that might
That
do
would
it.
make sense.
That
That
would do it.
explain it.
Yeah, I don't know why, but yeah.
It's your computer.
Okay.
Who knows?
It does what it wants to, man.
All right, you're good now then.
Yep.
All right. So, as you guys step through this portal and enter into the plane, you are immediately hit with this abrasive heat, even within the confines of the city, which has a magical barrier put around it for other denizens to be able to survive within it. The heat is still oppressively hot. You guys appear just outside of the city market and near the Gate of Glory. As you look out over the city, you see all the buildings are made up mainly of stonework and brass all across it. Even at the edge of your vision, as the city teeters down as it goes out towards this giant lake of fire that seems to stretch on forever, like a giant sea. Looking up towards the north, you see a massive castle, and sorry. Looking up north, you see a massive castle sitting up upon the hillside, and just endless amounts of housing and markets that covers the landscape. Coming out into the busy streets, what do you guys do? Is there...
Is it really that hot though?
It is. I would say it's
Even for
probably.
me?
It's still warm, even with fire resistance. You still acknowledge the fact that it's like when you know it's summertime and you have the AC on in the house, and then you step outside and it's like 90 degrees. There's still that like sudden wave of like, oh right, it's hot outside.
I'm gonna put my ice
Fair
armor
enough.
on.
As you
Uh,
cool yourself down a bit. Yes, Nash.
hold. Talk to other people if you need to.
I think
mean,
right now we're
okay.
trying to decide where we want to go.
Oh, this is nice.
There's a lot going on
I
in
pull
this
out
city.
the decanter of endless water, get just like a gallon of water because apparently I can only do like the minuscule like amount that I can do is a gallon apparently. And then I'm going to use shape water to I think I could turn it into ice. Yeah, I would I would love to know how fast it melts.
Yeah, is my ice armor melting? Out of curiosity.
Your
Roll
magical
with fascination.
your magical ice armor, it's like dripping as if it would be melting. But because of magic, it's like constantly like reforming itself.
I also want to point out that you freeze water provided that there are no creatures in it. The water unfreezes in 1 hour. Is that like ignoring temperature?
So as you bring it out, give me a general intelligence check.
Oh Lord, that's a great one for me.
I know. Great. Man,
Yeah.
the ice probably gonna melt faster, but who knows how long it's gonna take. It's definitely hot.
Well, I'll just carry around a brick of ice just a little bit just to cool off every once in a while.
Yeah, just like
Ross is invested in this ice melting adventure.
sit it on your
Yes.
neck.
I'm curious.
I'm so curious.
I've never been to a place this hot before.
Pretty
As
toasty.
as you say
I
that,
would agree with that.
as you say that, one of the attendants by the portal approaches you and, yes, well, welcome to the city of Brass. If you're not used to the temperatures here, don't stay long. It's not for those who can't take the heat. As this fire genasi speaks to your party.
Hello.
Is there-
token thing?
Yes, you want to go to... Another one that managed to defeat one from our plane? Man, you really gotta do better. Well, anyways, you're gonna want to head near the Octagon. That's where they're keeping all of the special material for the other planers. The foundry is mostly off limits to visitors. My apologies.
Mostly.
I would not push it, Klain.
Okay, fair.
Unless you
I do have
have
one
Go
permission,
there.
unless you have permission from somebody higher up, not necessarily Sura, anybody in her harem would do. But unless you have permission from somebody, you are not allowed to proceed into the foundry or the surrounding area. Do not pass the canal, otherwise you may be taken into custody. Is that understood?
Yes,
Yeah,
of course.
Very well then. Now then, and he will pull out a map and hand you guys a map of the city of Brass. And it has circled on it like the Octagon for you guys. Generally, the Octagon is a place of, well, our mistress likes her own tournaments, and we use it to prepare in times before this one. But as you might imagine, right now it doesn't seem much use. Except for the losers. They fight for their lives.
Oh,
Oh,
your mistress is who?
Sura. Sultanas Sura.
Noted.
Is the weather here for you like does it feel chilly or is it just perfect?
He looks at you with almost like a confused look. You can insight it if you want.
I could try. Oh, actually, I have a 7.
Hey.
Not bad.
It's not. It's almost. It's more of a like. What is weather? Like he doesn't understand what the meaning of the word you said is.
I see. Well, in the material plane, you know, sometimes we have different things the world like does. You know, we have clouds, and sometimes that could bring rain. It could bring
Right.
snow.
What's a
That's what
cloud?
it's called.
I can druidcraft a cloud.
You druid craft this small like cloud in your
little
hand.
Cloud.
And
Now he just cast Drench on Klain.
he looks at it and he's like, "Oh, steam. Why didn't you just say steam?"
Well, kind of.
Similar, but not quite the same.
Like it stays.
It's kind of colder. There's a lot of it.
Perhaps one day I'll get out of this plane and look at these clouds you speak of. But I like it here.
That's fair.
That's nice.
Well,
What's
thank
the
you for
fire
that.
spring?
Of course.
Sorry, Marstead.
It's fine.
Okay, so
What's the fire spring?
what's the what?
Fire spring. Fire.
Ah, gotcha.
Middle of the map. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, there's a lot of things on this map.
Sorry. Yeah. I
Yeah.
know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
I
much
know.
on this
The
map.
the fire spring is well, theme, hot baths. There are mages who create water. Very rare commodity within this plane. And the lavish and rich will bathe themselves in water that has been heated by the very lava sea itself.
Thanks.
Of course.
Do you recommend to non?
For one such as yourself, I would avoid it.
Yeah.
If this air is troubling you alone, I don't think you would do well in the fire spring.
Makes sense.
Is that
Yeah.
a constitution to see how well you handle heat?
Probably. Do you have any other questions?
It's warm.
Anywhere
Slightly uncomfortable.
anywhere else you would wish to know about?
Anywhere else to go shopping at while we're here?
There are various cities within the city market.
And where do we use the coin? Did we ask that yet?
Yes,
Octagon.
As I
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
they have set up outside of the Octagon a
Okay.
foundry of sorts to take orders from those from the outside.
Okay.
They can do minor things there, but most are sent over to the foundry to actually be worked.
Interesting. Any bars around here?
Makes
Of
sense.
course, there are plenty of bars and drink around here.
I'd like to go to a bar. I'll go to a bar with you, Morstead.
Well, why don't we go get the token figured out and we can go to a bar afterwards
that'd
just
be
to hang
after-
out
The
for a little
sooner we
bit.
get that
after we
started.
shop, just
Recommendations.
curious.
I suppose you could go to Fire's Rest or the Steam Gathering. Those are fine places.
You know, Nyal's not really a religious person, but the more he's around Morstead, he's being slowly converted to like the drinking god, that whole thing.
God, Dre, he's got a freedom.
Yeah.
Alright.
So there's a map, and it's basically what we're looking at. that
Yes.
handed to us,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
right? Okay.
It
As
is
Klain peers over, he's gonna look up at him and just go, "Slave market?"
Yes. Are you in the market for buying slaves?
Not particularly.
Okay. Then why would you ask? He looks at you like this is a normal conversation.
Would it be a history
Yeah.
check to figure out if I know anything about that or not?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm not even going to bother. Nash doesn't know shit about this plane.
Nah,
Would I know anything about this before?
What exactly are you trying to...
Like if slaves were a thing in the fire plane, like, and I would have known that.
Yes. So you would know that, within the plane of fire, it is commonplace, for slaves to be traded and to be had by people of wealth.
Yeah, Klain, in this culture, that slavery is kind of a normal thing. It, you know.
You would think I would know that, being I live in the city with all of the elemental portals, but
Give a
that's a
history
little
check.
surprising.
You could history
Me?
check it.
Yeah, give me a history check, so we'll see if
Wow.
Oh, yes.
it slipped your
Okay.
mind.
Yes. A tragic truth that exists.
It is not tragic. They provide a very needed service.
I'm sure they do.
It is better that than to be killed, is it not? At least they are alive.
Depends on your opinion, I guess.
I think Nash
Well-
would be wise enough not to comment on this because it's clearly
Hayaki
not a
has no
winnable.
room to talk on this regard.
Yeah.
To each their own.
Yeah.
This is not a conversation that will end nicely if you spoke up one way that does not conform to the way they're used to. And she's also not in the power to affect change. So
I mean, Hayaki
Right,
has
are we
servants, like
Indifferent.
it's like,
Y'all's
Are we
kind
good
of
to
just
go?
indifferent about
say
it.
anything in this.
There's levels to things.
Yeah.
there is
Anyway.
levels to
Yeah.
things.
Not all places are nice people, guys. Come on.
Hmm,
Yeah.
Nope.
And they're not
Yeah.
all governed by the same
Yeah.
type of people that are
No.
going
Right.
through this.
people are
Completely
different.
different
Crazy.
system out here, yep.
How we feel about it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, let's head on. Leave this poor person alone here.
All right.
Thank you for the map.
So
Thank you.
you guys make your way to...
Let's head first to the octagon, get that out of the way, and then we can search
Yes.
the market.
As you guys make your way through the city, you see there's like a decent handful of people that appear like a lot of you guys are trying to cool themselves, ice, water, downing drinks, sweating profusely, as you're not used to this constant level of heat. To put it in,
Robbie, how do you feel right now?
dude, my wings feel like malleable and like it's great. We should like stay here.
Sure.
Sweet. The rest of
For a little
you, to put it in perspective, it's like it's constantly like over 100 degrees, but it's a dry heat.
Yeah.
Oh, Oh, it's the worst.
No, the dry
I'd
heat's
rather
fine.
have a
It's
dry
the
heat.
humid
The dry
heat.
heat's
The
not as
humid
bad
heat.
as
It's
Yeah,
the
it's
humidity that
humidity.
gets ya.
It really is,
Yeah.
though.
No,
it
it
really
really
is.
It
It-
truly is the humidity.
Humidity
Uh,
sucks, man.
I lived
It
in the
does.
swamps of Georgia. It was awful.
Dude, I had to march in 135-degree weather. That's with the humidity counted in.
Awful.
And
Yeah.
long sleeve stuff. So
135.
you know,
Good.
I know it's the
Yeah.
humidity.
I didn't go
Anyway,
outside if it was over 110. Nope. So-
as we're walking, the ice cube that Nash has made, it's melting.
It
Like,
melts in
each
about
time-
half the time that it
I
normally
still have
would.
my ice armor on. I don't think it
Yeah.
has a time
So
limit.
like once
don't
she
believe
notices
so.
that it's pretty much like all gone, she does the same thing again. Gets the decanter out, a gallon of water, freezes it, and is good to go.
I think
You know, I
more
thought that would
Can I-
last
specific to
less
can I
time. but
share
I'm
my ice
surprised.
armor?
Arizona.
No.
It's rather hot.
Just
It
here,
is
take the
rather
helmet.
hot.
Take the helmet.
I am curious.
Take it
though.
off and just.
You described that there's like brass, right? Like
Yes.
buildings are made of brass. If you move closer to the brass, is it hotter because it absorbs the heat?
Yes, it is. And also, as you're making your way through the city,
yeah,
it's
excellent.
hotter around these rivers of lava that seem to weave through the city, as if it were a river in a normal town.
Just a regular old river.
Yes.
Instead
Yes,
keeping
of
it cooler, it
course.
keeps it hotter.
But yeah, when the ice block melts, Nash will just make another one.
I'm gonna use a charge of the wand of snowballs to make a snowball so I can see how fast it melts.
Mm.
Once again, it's magical. So
Uh-huh.
it lasts longer than you would expect.
If anybody wants like a snowball pat, like let me just, I'll
I
pull you
think.
down.
I mean, I can create water, and just theoretically, don't I have the new little? I don't think I've ever used it. Now I gotta look it up.
I'm just using the magical item that I chose that I didn't realize that I would actually get use out of.
No.
I think it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nash would also be sharing the ice cube, of course, if someone needs to
Yeah,
cool down.
If you need a snowball boot, I'll help you out.
Snowball.
And actually, would probably take that 'cause she's wearing a robe in addition to her clothes.
Yeah.
It's
A
Just
really
in
A
case
cold.
little
it's like
toasty.
snowball. Yeah, it's a little bit.
She'd
of
probably
rubber,
take the
yeah.
void robe off though. It doesn't attunement, so it's just on her. She'd take that off.
And you can
Uh,
technically
Hey,
still
I
be
wanna do
attuned even if
something.
you take it off.
well, yeah, but like thematically, she's like, I'm gonna take that off.
I want to do something as Nash real quick.
Uh-huh.
Before she makes the new block of ice, that is to say. At the towards the end, when the ice block that she made before was the size of what we would consider normal ice to us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nash will float it and put it down the back of Klain.
Whoa! What? No! When it's this hot, that cold is incredibly
he just goes into
uncomfortable.
shock.
Oh. He starts like patting his back, trying to get it like all the way out.
You're
Eventually,
in,
it-
like armor too, so it's like tight
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
Nope,
You're
that's in there
like,
forever
"I
now."
can't Get it.
Yeah, it's stuck at the back of my.
That's stuck.
Like,
by the time you
It's
get
too
it
late.
out, it's mostly melted. There's just like a tiny little bit.
Nash is definitely giggling and giving a devilish look.
oh, just you wait, Nash. Just you wait.
Well
You
done.
I'm
to
sure.
cool it down.
I'm sure I will get my comeuppance later.
Ugh.
With your various cooling methods and shenanigans and surprisingly no drenches, you guys make your way over towards the... I know, right? You guys make your way over towards the octagon, where kind of in like a half circle, a little bit away from the actual arena looking area itself. as like a half circle, and you see there are a handful of kobolds who are helping some people who are coming up. Red kobolds, to be specific.
Do the kobolds look comfortable with the heat?
Give a insight?
You know what? Just because I've never done this, Neil's gonna do his. I forgot that I had this because it. Yeah. Neil's gonna use his armament to summon a water elemental.
Sure.
That's mean.
Just because.
Sure.
Steam.
Hey, look, an
Like a
air
a
elemental.
steaming elemental.
Oh.
It's now a steam element.
I saw that assassination attempt, Megan. Good job.
Voided.
She tried. She tried.
So you summon it. Are you doing anything with it, or?
God, what can I gotta hold on. Let's see.
You could put a person inside of it if they fail a save.
Do I want to do that?
Klains.
I'm gonna try it on Klain.
Okay. Klain.
Everyone's picking on Klain today.
Klain, give me a strength save.
Okay.
Oh, good thing it's not me. I'm not great at this.
It's not. Ignore the +2. What the fuck?
Oh, okay. In that case, this water elemental is summoned around you as as Njal creates it, and the DC was 15. As you just find yourself like floating inside of this water elemental.
I also cast water breathing on him because I have that too.
As
this is Njal first time casting spells. He's never experimented with it.
Yeah.
So now
It's
he's
the most
experimenting.
awkward, like really slow moving. Like
It's slow.
Yeah.
No, I'll go ahead and add water elemental so you
no.
can see its stats.
All right, sweet.
As
got
you're captured inside of
good?
this thing, y'all, you take
Klain.
Klain.
roll 2d8. 15 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, Jesus.
But you can breathe in it because I
But
casted water
you
breathing.
can
on
breathe inside of it. But you're just like swallowed up and like being beaten around by these waters that are violently moving inside this elemental.
And then you realize you can breathe.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you just have a free ride. You just ride around.
You just have a free ride. How long does this last?
Give me another strength save.
Oh, God.
Oh, fuck.
Does he get expelled
Can I
out?
try to like
I'm gonna bless
calm
him.
the waters with like water, but
You
my
can-
water bending?
You can command the creature to release him because you are
All right,
controlling it.
I command. Since
Okay.
he looks to be struggling, I command to release him.
In a flood of warm water, Klain, you just do that like anime thing when you like float on screen, like on your back in a puddle of water. Just like staring up at y'all.
Sorry, buddy. I thought I tried to cool you off. How you feeling?
Did that help you feel better at all?
You look like you're like in a washing machine.
Where did he come from? No! You can cast spells?
Yeah, this was my first time trying it. A little slow, but you know.
That's cool. Can I get a warning next time? Please. Drench is one thing, but being enveloped in water out of the blue.
You're fine. Neil
versus drown,
reaches
you
his
know?
hand out to help lift him up. Actually, no, he just like picks him up.
One's more extreme.
And
Fair.
and then pats him on the back real hard. He's like, "Ah, you're fine."
As he's like coughing water.
Yeah.
The whole time I'm steaming.
The quickly evaporating from yourself. Yes. Okay, so you guys.
Nash will pat him on the back and just at the same time.
It's
add
at this
that
point.
much to your health.
Oh,
With
thanks.
God.
Are we creating a scene?
At this point, Nash, with your high
One health more.
with your high passive perception, Nash, you notice that like half of the kobolds are just like staring at your party right now. Like unabashedly, like not trying to hide, just staring at what is just going on in front of them.
Oh boy.
What's happening to the poor water elemental?
Yeah, water elemental, is he good?
I mean, he doesn't boil at this temperature, so it's warm. It's becoming warm water.
Warm water, all right.
Oh, it's a
Oh,
good
that's
thing you
fine.
got out. Eventually, it would become scalding.
Yeah.
You know, just
Yeah, it's cool. I didn't know I could do that. I know we now have another buddy with us.
it is concentration and lasts an hour.
And lasts an hour. Okay.
Oh,
That
wow.
is how Conjure Elemental
I- I-
works.
I'll keep him for an hour.
It's concentration. you said.
Yes.
But
He ignores he specifically ignores he can summon it and concentrate with rage specifically on a few
Yeah.
spells that he has.
Gotcha.
Just with a few.
Gotcha.
Water-related
Gotcha.
spells.
Yes.
DM, if I like try to surprise y'all with a punch.
Do it.
perhaps we should stop
roll to hit.
making a scene.
right. I'm just gonna roll a d20. And
I'm not dodging.
roll d20.
What's
I'm
your
just going for the gut.
I'm allowing him to hit me.
I mean, even with his proficiency alone, that's a 20, dirty 20, which is your AC without haste, I believe.
yeah.
So, yeah, Klain just like, how do you punch him?
I mean,
Like in the
it's
face,
a
on the
punch
shoulder.
to the gut. It's not like I'm going full force, but you know, I'm trying to make Nyal of all people recoil. you know?
Yeah, this like a slight roll. So
Y'all
It's- what is-
Constitution
It's
saving
unless
throw?
you're trained,
what's your strength? What's your strength? Yeah,
5.
no, you take 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Make me a con save. It's DC 10 because that's minimum.
Not advantage.
Not-
Okay.
Either
the first
way,
one, not advantage.
You
First one's still 19.
easily make it. There's
No,
just a-
he couldn't
Stop
fail it.
wasting your nat 20s, man.
He couldn't fail it even.
even on a nat
Yeah.
one.
And y'all just kind of like pats his
Right?
stomach, like.
Well,
Okay.
in
You have
that
to do
one,
at
like
least
critical
like
fails,
12
right?
damage to or 13 damage to him to even make him save it.
Yeah.
Have
By
a
the
chance of
way,
failing.
you would not have bless anymore.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Bless. Go away.
No, Nyal.
Alright.
Nyal.
I
Oh.
don't have it checked. Oh yeah,
But
no,
it
it's
counted
checked up
in.
there. Yep, it's checked up there. I see it. now.
Yeah.
There we go.
Anyways,
So it'd be a 19, the no
Pretty
advantage.
much.
But yeah, con saves. I'm good at those.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Crazy.
perhaps we should stop making a
Goddamn.
scene.
Klain now noticing the kobold staring at him.
Yeah, at this point,
Yeah.
probably all of you have started noticing that the kobolds are like half of them are staring at your party.
Yeah.
What the
Neil's
heck's
not gonna pay
going
any mind to him.
Oh, and to answer your question from earlier, who was it that asked if it looks like they are struggling with the heat? Roll me a perception check.
I rolled a insight on that earlier.
Okay,
You
well
said
that
insight
was. Oh, did I say insight?
Oh, it was
I did.
insight. Yeah,
17
what did I roll? I rolled a 9
17
for
and a
that.
9. Klain, it's hot, who knows? Nashtari, you do note that there's no sweat from them. so it's hard to say. Maybe they're fine.
Maybe
Oh
they're
yeah, I have
just
my
used
ice
to it.
armor on. So you
Um,
punched my ice armor.
It could be that,
Oh, yeah.
or maybe they're cold-blooded.
I imagine it hits with enough force where you kind of go, ooh. And because it's ice, I'm just punching. I just kind of go, ah.
Ow.
Yeah.
There you go, D.
Oh, that's funny.
God, I can't win today.
No. No, it's Bully Klain Day, apparently.
Yeah.
I
To be
will
fair, feel like
say
that
that
is the
mine was
most
a minor
believable
prank in
word.
comparison.
I put him in a washing machine.
What did you say?
Sorry, boys.
Yeah.
I was just saying that generally speaking, Klain is the most bullied member of our party by far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it started with Ayaki and him just having little jabs at each other, and then everybody else has just kind of kept doing it.
To be fair, I think this
Well,
is
I'm just
Nyal's
saying
first
that, you
time
know.
bullying Klain.
I think
Yeah.
this is
Well,
Niall's first time.
I mean, there was the whole panties incident.
Oh
oh,
yeah.
that's true. Sticking the head in his bag of
Yeah.
holding.
Yep. I put it in
This
there.
is my first time using a character to prank someone, but it is part of Nash's personality to be a bit of a prankster.
Oh, Ayaki
so...
loves pranks. She's a Kitsune. Kitsunes love pranks.
So does
Yeah.
Rollis.
So this was just the first opportunity Nash could find that we weren't in immediate danger.
Bonding.
Bonding, yes.
Forceful
know,
bonding.
if I may make a suggestion, you all love to pull pranks. Well, most of you love pulling pranks on me. You should try each other for a change.
But your reaction was quite funny.
All right, I'm gonna summon an elemental on Ayaki now.
I believe it's once per. I don't
Is
know
it
if you.
once?
You
These
could
kobolds are just gonna be
command the
staring.
elemental.
You could just also.
Okay, I command the elemental to go over to Ayaki and do that. Since Klain said, "Why don't you try it on somebody else?"
Ayaki, you can't be
Okay.
surprised. You can easily move away from it if you
I can't be surprised.
if you
It's
wish.
like, nope.
If you wish.
He can easily double move away from it, and they can kind of chase each other.
You just
I will
see
summon
an
my disc and
elemental
just
and
fly above
Ayaki chasing each other. Then
Yeah.
We have an audience.
Why you make racket? What you want?
Oh, we're street
So
performers.
sorry.
You know,
Street performers,
spare a coin.
yeah.
No, we're literally not. But okay.
Who makes elemental in City Street? What the hell is this? If you want fight, go plane. Octagon closed.
Apologies.
They're just messing around.
Sincerely, we'll stop.
That playing around? Magical elemental?
Yeah.
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 A little bit.
No,
It's all in good fun.
this is not the plane. I understand. Why here?
Why not?
why
Well,
not?
we're actually here for a purpose, but you know.
There's a reason, actually. Not
good.
Why not.
Both Klain and Y'all synchronize why
purpose?
not on that.
We want to spend our fire token.
Fire token. Give.
Y'all, do you have it or do I?
I don't have it, so
I
whoever
have
has
it.
it.
Whoever has it hands it over.
I
Yeah,
hand it
I'll hand it.
over.
Great. Fire token.
Yeah.
It's good. Very well.
I love
What
it.
want?
What
Yeah,
offer?
What does
What
Yeah,
offer?
what
give
offer?
or give?
That's a good.
Oh, right. You need know what do. You from other plane. One moment.
Correct.
He runs off. And a few moments later you see him
He's gonna get the weapons, you betcha.
he's
No. You
Really,
went for
though.
Jar Jar. In my mind, I'm just talking to Yoda. A red Yoda.
It's Jar Jar. I feel like
Empire
it's Jar
Strikes
Jar.
Back,
But they weren't speaking in the third person.
No, but the voice.
Nor.
the
No,
voice.
it's
But
the
they weren't-
voice.
But
It's
they
the
Yeah, the
weren't.
voice.
But they weren't. Well, whatever.
I think
I
Jar
heard
Jar.
your
I
vote.
think Jar Jar. For
Yeah.
sure.
Thank you, Micah.
So you hear some Jar Jar like screaming in the back, and kind of attempting to pull at their boot as he runs like a little bit into the octagon. And a moment later, you see him come out, kind of tugging on like the boot of this massive fire giant who walks towards your party with "Come on, me down!" As he pulls him over towards your party, and this fire giant addresses you. Spikel tells me that you need to know what our Ignensteel does.
Yes,
I-
we would
Yes,
like
please.
the information.
I presume you have already given him the token. He said it tasted correct. I don't know why we... Weapons forged within the foundry of the Plate of Fire, using the lava from the Sea of Fire. They are blackened by a process using special metals that are found only within our plane. For weapons, they maintain some of the heat of our plane, as well as create issues for creatures like rust monsters. It also has an immunity to the heat metal spell, if some of you casters may be familiar. Armor made with this material grants a few benefits. Firstly, a resistance to cold, as well as the hardness makes it difficult for piercing weapons to break through and damage its wearer. In game terms, cold resistance and resistance to piercing damage.
Cool.
Weapon deals a d6 of extra fire, immune to rust monsters and similar effects, and the heat metal spell. That is its properties. I will share the Ingensteel with the party. Edit all players. You should be able to see that now.
Does anyone still need a new weapon?
Would like
Ayaki
the
has hers,
armor.
and Niall has his, yeah. Nashtara got a new weapon.
She's open. Y'all just gotta whip it.
I have a
You
new
got
one.
sword. Ayaki got one.
Unless you would like one.
I
More
have a
said.
staff. I don't fight with stuff. Not my thing.
The question is now, what kind of armor, like light, medium, heavy, can it make clothing as well?
So it's for armor. Klain,
Okay.
you said you were interested in armor. What kind? What kind are you? What do you currently wear? Chain?
I got a mithril breastplate +2. That could sell for a
Okay.
good bit.
Yeah, because it's mithril.
It's not bad.
Yeah, mithril.
Mithril's
Mithril,
valuable.
just give it to me
We were
instead.
really.
I see.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
a +1 breastplate, so
Ah.
you know.
That'd be pretty good.
So-
You know,
Well, if
Benefited
Klain
by
got new
something
armor,
too,
you
then.
could take
Yeah.
his mithril armor.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is true.
It
You
needs to
could
be
do
refitted
that.
though.
That's true.
Yeah, you could have it reworked.
it's magic, right? Doesn't it?
It
It
just goes whoop.
you're both you were small or medium.
Not small.
I would say it would need to be taken someone to be reworked. It does grow a little bit.
Okay.
But I would say not like a full size category.
Just a little guy.
Yeah, you're just a little guy.
I imagine it would be easier to make smaller than to make larger.
Yes. It would
Yeah,
not
for sure.
Yeah.
it would not be a
That's-
long process, but it would have to be reworked a bit.
It's fine.
My
But that's a
my
possibility.
question
Huh.
/ conundrum, DM. We
Yes.
already nerfed Klain's AC. The real reason I want it is because having any sort of resistance to piercing would be kind of nice.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
good.
Cold resistance would be good too.
Yeah.
I already have that.
I
Yeah.
feel free. I nerfed it knowing there were upgrades coming is the other thing.
Okay. I
So-
understand.
Do what
Okay.
you wish.
Well, if the party has any better ideas, wishes,
Nope.
I have no use of it.
Go for it.
I already
Klain.
have cold resistance.
As long as I get your hand me downs.
As long as I get that nice mithril.
of course.
I
We
mean,
can-
one more
we can
AC
get it
and no
reworked.
disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Because of mithril.
You can sneak.
Yeah.
I already didn't have to
Oh,
spend.
you could be an extra.
Oh, is it? Oh, breastplate. Oh, sorry. I'm thinking of half
Breastplate
plate.
doesn't
Half plate is disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Yeah. I'm
So
already sneaky. I haven't really done it much, but I'm pretty sneaky.
Yeah. When we do
The only
sneak,
person
Like,
who
I was
sneak
gonna
is
say
Ayaki.
but,
If we
you know.
ever need
And
a sneak,
Tantan.
I can
And
bring a
Tantan.
spell for that.
So
and Kara on
The
her
two
own.
Sneaky.
And
All right,
Kara.
well, let's give it to
God,
Klain then.
Kara.
Klain, what kind of armor are you thinking of? I think you have medium and light proficiency.
I think with this latest level
Do
up,
you
I
have
do
heavy?
Heavy.
Okay.
I think.
I don't remember.
Is this something we could discuss later? Because I don't know.
Yeah, if you want, we can say you put your order in and we can talk it out between. I depending on what armor it is gonna vary the time though. It's gonna vary the dice size that I roll.
Yeah.
So, are you thinking about going heavy armor?
Don't want to run into the same issue where either I get hit and everyone's guaranteed to get hit again. So,
Okay.
kind of just off the top of my head, I'm thinking we just stick with the breastplate.
Okay. If you wanted like a slight upgrade that's not gonna break anything, breastplate's 14 base, right?
Yes.
You could always go, if you don't care about the stealth, you could go up to half plate, which is only one more, which wouldn't be that detrimental. Plus, you'd have to get it up to a +1 half plate to even be the same AC.
Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that.
Because base, your thing has a +2, so
Yeah.
your breastplate is base 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's kind of broken because I technically wear heavy armor, but because it's mithril's light, there's medium.
Yeah. Well, I could
'Cause I have the base 16.
I could request like an enchantment for just an immediate +1 with it, right?
Easily.
Yeah. Okay, well that's probably what I'll do. At least. And if I do that with a half plate, I get disadvantage with stealth, but I'm already not really all that stealthy, so.
Then you get resistance to cold and piercing.
You'll just be the Rowan of the group.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, they were shield bros.
Mm,
Yep.
mm.
Be careful
Okay.
with
So-
that name. Be careful with the party.
Yeah.
All right, so medium armor. Wow, that's really good for you.
Hold on. I didn't see the roll. What's this?
Oh,
That's a good
my.
roll.
Okay.
Apparent.
Cool.
Efficient here.
appa-
I mean, when you're surrounded by fire, does it really take that much extra heat to forge things?
They must be.
Cries in 4 days of making a staff.
Rise in 4 days.
Very pretty staff.
It's a very
Yeah.
pretty staff, though, man.
Wood carving.
It gets
though,
prettier.
like-
Just wait.
Oh, I know. I can't
Oh.
wait. I can't wait.
I mean, wood carving's not that hard.
Oh.
It's more so the enchantment.
It's the enchantment.
Yeah, it was the enchantment. I can carve wood. That's easy.
Yeah.
The enchanting is not so easy.
It's also special magical wood.
I mean, yeah.
Special wood.
But even so.
They're druids.
Complicated.
They are.
Shape wood is not a skill.
Dang it.
Make it
Correct.
Shape wood.
Shape stone.
Shape wood.
Shape water.
Shape
Those are
wood.
skills.
Oh my
Shape
God.
wood, not.
I know a way to
I
shape
need-
wood.
Bad.
Mm,
Bonk.
mm.
I need shape air.
It's called gust.
I can shape
Yeah, I
water.
mean-
Gust of wind. Wind wall.
Yeah.
Okay, but Joey, think about it for a second. Shape air.
Yeah.
How would you shape it?
Well, you take a mass of air,
Uh-huh.
and then you shape it,
Uh-huh.
and then it immediately dissipates because it's fucking air.
Good
That's
job.
The point.
I know.
Anyways.
Anyways, so you put in your order. Apparently, they don't have that many orders going through because their plane is amazing. So not that many have had to have been put in yet. So
Got the
they,
early bird.
yeah. So they take your order.
wait list.
In 2 days, you can come back here, and whatever the fuck I called him, the kobold will have your weapon.
All I remember is
It was
Spikelet.
Spikles, but
Spikles.
Michael.
Yes.
Spike'll very quick.
Spikles.
I'm putting it in there for myself.
What do you wanna do?
He did not have a name before.
Nice.
Now he does.
I wrote it down. Don't
See,
worry.
my brain is just combining the names of the main character from Cowboy Bebop.
Spike Seagull?
Just Spike'll.
Yeah.
Spike'll
So it's just
Seagull.
Spike'll.
Yep.
Spiegel.
Spike'll.
Beagle.
Schmeagle.
Schmeagle, yeah.
Well, thank
Anyways.
you very much, Spike'll. And I
Order
don't think
him
I
quick!
caught your name.
Come back in 2 days.
Will do. And thank you. I don't think I caught your name, Mr.
Looking up at the
Looking up at the giant.
My name is Lavos. Thank you.
It's a very good name.
Thank you, little one. As
Alright.
he's like 15, 16 feet, massive fire giant, fire beard,
boy.
fire hair, like
Are we talking like Endeavor? My Hero Academia?
I mean, kind of as far as the fire goes, yeah.
Yeah.
But I believe they're huge size category for reference.
We're all
Gotcha.
craning our necks back, looking up at his face.
Pretty much.
Thank you.
Yes, definitely.
He probably had to like got on like a knee to talk to you guys.
And it's still like 10 feet tall then. So.
Yeah.
Still tall.
Wait, Spike'll, the small kobold
Mhm.
grabbing at the boot. Come here.
Uh-huh.
And the giant's
Yep.
like, picks up a foot and just launches him.
Pretty
Possible. Possibly.
Yeah.
Joey caught on
For
to
your
the
guy,
hilarity of
really
the size
good-
difference.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Maybe I should have described the scene better, but yes.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
liked it.
I mean, I was enjoying the thought in my head
I,
quite a
it
lot.
did cross
I was
my mind.
picturing like when a little kid tries to like pull you like sit on your foot and you like walk with them on your foot. You're like,
I
Oh,
was
yeah.
still stuck on like just pulling the boot and like nothing's happening because he's so
Yeah.
tiny. It's just like trying to pull this
Mhm.
little boot and he's like having to yell because he can't feel it. That's where I was still.
Yeah.
Uh,
Kind of like if an ant tried to pull at us, you know?
Accidentally
hello
step
there.
on them.
Yeah. Wouldn't be too hard.
oh.
Kobolds are small.
Yeah,
they are.
Very small.
They are so
Those are
small.
tiny.
He'd take extra damage because he's a spikel.
Sure.
Wow.
Hey, look, I liked
Wow.
it. I thought it was good.
Well done.
Joey,
Well said.
take 2 psychic damage.
Too psychic.
Nash will not heal you this
Not
time.
your not your character.
No, he said
you.
Joey, not
Oh,
Klain.
me. Oh.
I'm gonna put you in the washing machine again.
Hey DM,
Yes.
while we're here, can I just be watching and get a really good look at Spikel?
Sure. Can the DM ask why?
Because I have a little spell called Disguise Self, and he's
Ooh.
a small creature.
Okay.
And
Give me a
so am I.
I will say just give me a I guess just straight perception check.
Already.
Hey, yo.
You look him over and you feel like the image of this kobold is just perfectly rendered in your mind.
Burned into.
Okay, great.
You never know when you might want to be someone else.
Yep, you never know when you might want to be a
Been there, done that. It worked really well.
kobold that was.
Wait.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Thank you.
All right,
Continue
great.
to go shopping?
Sure.
Shopping.
What are you?
Where-
Sounds good to me.
What are you? Aside from a tuning fork, what are you guys looking for?
Potions?
Potions.
They got
Potions.
gems here.
I need some
Potions.
fire
Um,
resistance potion.
Any
All right.
fun magical items that might be around?
All right. Yes. So let me do. Let's start with tuning fork. Yes, they have it.
Yay!
You're
I
in-
buy one.
You're in the plane
How
of
much?
fire. You go to the city market. How much was the last one? What was it? Was it like a five? I
Let me
think it
go
was
to
like.
the spells and look at it.
I
It's a plane
believe it's
shift.
1,000. If I
No,
remember.
250 gold.
250. Okay, there you go. You can find one for
250,
250, no problem. They sell them
Yay!
like
I
they're
buy one.
candy here.
Okay,
Potions.
math, 350. All right.
What kind do they got?
They only have regulars and graders with the one on the D30.
Oof.
Ooh.
Because of the
Okay.
tournament, they must be exceedingly low, and you're unable to find any better potions currently.
Graders aren't horrible.
Graders aren't horrible. Graders heal this much. 44 plus 4.
It's not terrible.
That's
Oh,
not
I
bad.
forgot. Oh no.
How much
forgot-
are the
for-
graders?
I believe they were. Let me see if I put the pricing in here. I believe I noted it down for myself. In my DM notes. Let's see. Was that 150? I believe 150.
Just looking it up, it's apparently an uncommon, so it's like 300 gold. Base D&D.
Yeah, base D&D is a little
Yeah.
different.
They're a little
One singular
steep when
greater
it comes
healing
to the
potion was
potions.
more than something used for a 7th level spell. Okay.
Yeah, it's
potion prices are real steep in base D&D.
base D&D. They are. I hate how pricey they are. Because like, I don't know. To me, it's a bit absurd.
Most
Yeah.
parties are
Yeah.
poor and they can't afford potions.
I'll buy 5
I-
of the greater healing for 750.
Okay.
I do remember the original campaign where you had to increase the price of potions because we kept buying them and had so much money
Yes.
that you needed to find a way
Yes.
to balance
Yeah.
the economy
I
by
did.
increasing the prices.
Yes.
We had like 30,000 gold at one point.
It was like an RPG where the prices went up with you because balance.
We had so much money.
It was, yeah.
And then we spent it all on Cutbrook.
Yeah.
Oh, we spent it on good things. It wasn't just a waste
We
of money.
did. We did.
Let me
We
Is
look.
spent
anyone
on
buying the
very good
greater
things.
healing potions?
I bought 5.
Claim
How
bought
many do they
5.
have?
They had 5.
5.
Six.
Hey, 6.
Dice, man.
How much were they now?
150.
All right.
I gotta
since
wait for superiors. Neil's got a lot of HP.
Yeah.
I guess I will buy
The game's
one.
atrocious.
Okay.
I can buy one if you don't want to.
Well, I don't have any. I don't have any potions, period, right now.
I'll give it to you, but I can still buy it.
I can afford it, trust. Nat, I'm doing well off right now. Thank you, though, for all this. Nash purchases for herself.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. You guys do some roll. Who? Oh, here. I'll roll 1, 2, 3. What kind of stuff are you guys looking for? Anything in particular, or do you just want me to make a roll?
Make a roll.
Cool.
Some fun
Make a roll.
attunement stuff.
8, 9, 10. Okay. We will roll /roll. Okay, great. There are 3 different numbers. So a 1, a 5, and a 7. Let me look at my stuff.
Nash,
1.
I couldn't help but overhear you didn't really have any healing potions. I
No.
just bought 5, so please take at least 1.
Oh, thank you. Those spiders really did a number on me.
Yes.
Okay.
Did you want any more? Because I only bought them so we have a healing option.
The 2 that I have right now should be okay.
Okay.
It's a backup option, if anything, right?
Exactly.
All right. So perusing around, you guys spend some time looking as you're buying potions and other things, and probably some diamonds in a moment. As you're looking for stuff, one thing catches one of your eyes. You see this gauntlet that has these like bluish glowing gems on all the knuckles and the symbol of a ram on the back of where the hand would be, with a 5th blue glowing stone.
Oh, it's a Thanos gauntlet.
Yeah, it's all one
the
singular
ram.
mind stone, right? No, it's the blue one.
It's like a teal more so.
Oh, what was that one?
Blue
This one,
space.
this one right here.
Space.
Space? No, this isn't space. This is force. We got right here a genuine force gauntlet.
What's it do?
Sorry.
What does it do?
Well, in game terms, so the Force Gauntlet, this jeweled gauntlet has 5 charges and gains 1d4 each day at dawn. When you make a melee weapon attack with the hand wearing the gauntlet, you can choose to expend 1 charge as part of that attack. If you hit, you deal an extra 2d6 force damage, and the enemy is forced to make a DC 15 strength save. On a failure, they're pushed up to 10 feet away from you. On a success, you are instead pushed 10 feet away from them. If the creature is 2 or more sizes larger, they automatically succeed.
Interesting caveat.
That sounds like a good weapon choice for Ayaki.
It does require attunement, for your knowledge.
I was thinking more. Niall, can you imagine having more force behind the barbarian?
Dude, I really
dear
don't
God.
think I should do that.
Yes,
It's,
it
I-
would be more damage, but
I don't want to break it anymore with that
Dear
great
God.
axe. It's bad. It's
Yeah.
like bad amounts of
You
damage.
realize that if I were to also use that, I would do 1, then I do the 2d 3. So I would do 3, 4. Yeah, 3d6 plus 2d8.
Yeah, I do
That's right.
3d8 plus a d6
Like,
plus the rage
But
damage.
guys, damage.
It's
Damage.
Damage.
it's a lot more
I was
damage. But
thinking,
like, bruh.
the utility of being able to push someone away, create space, or even just push yourself away from something that's
I mean,
way too big.
yes, that is nice.
So it's attunement. If
I
Neil were to
like
get
the
it, he
idea
would
for Ayaki because
have to
for the
take
same
off.
reason. Like, if you need to get out of a space really quickly, then you
for
can do
sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ayaki would be the best if she has attunement slots free.
I don't. I'd have to drop.
We
something,
just
which
got
is
the
not
ring.
Inherently,
We got that
bad.
special ring.
We just
yeah.
got the ring.
I have the Griffin cloak attuned
Yeah,
to
that's
that
right.
ring.
Oh.
I already have 3 attunements. My
Same.
sword, and I have a ring of protection and a ring of evasion.
DM, how much is this gauntlet?
Mhm.
7,500.
Damn.
Without haggling.
Sorry, cloak of protection and ring of
Yeah,
evasion.
without haggling. That's true. Yeah.
If that doesn't suit your interest, and he scoots that to the side and pulls over another set of gloves that you guys rolled, you see this fingerless set of gloves that have like dark blue on like where the fingers are, gold lining around all the edges, and it has a symbol of like a holy symbol of sorts. And on the backhand, kind of like where the wrist is as it starts to go down, you see a flattened diamond that is on both of the glove hands. As he will push forward, you're going to buy this. The gloves of healing.
Oh.
I'm curious.
Oh, healing.
These,
Healing noises?
What's
The supports listen up.
He will
What? Healing?
he will describe to you these silken gloves enhance rejuvenating power of healers and clerics.
Mhm.
While wearing the gloves, whenever you cast a spell of first level or higher to restore hit points to one creature, that creature regains additional hit points equal to your proficiency bonus.
Oh.
Alternatively,
With my other-
it does. Alternatively,
Oh.
a creature can regain these additional hit points if you use a healer's kit to stabilize or restore hit points to it. Once a creature regains hit points in this way, you cannot do so until you finish a long or short rest. This is non-attunement, which is why it's a one-time thing.
Ooh. One time.
Essentially, one time you heal extra, but it's non-attunement.
Yeah, but that's one time per person, right?
No.
No, one time per
Oh,
day.
I see.
1 time per day.
I see.
That's
Not
still
attuned.
like one time when we
That's
really need an
good.
extra boost.
Really need that extra.
It would be
5
nice.
points,
Yeah.
whatever.
Do you get to choose when to activate it?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Does this one
it
cost?
just happens.
It just
randomly.
heals. It just heals. First heal.
Whatever the gloves feel
It
like.
just is.
How much?
They're
You
sentient.
gotta heal
You have to
one hit
argue with
point,
them.
it's like 6.
Okay, what's the cost of this one?
So it's the same rarity, but it's non-attunement. Non-attunement is usually more expensive.
Yeah,
for
okay.
for point of reference, just this is how I see things. Is usually I don't care. Tell me the price, crit. 9.5k.
Okay.
Is it worth it for one-time healing?
Per day.
It's just
day.
proficiency bonus, right?
Yeah,
So
so right
plus
now it's an
5.
extra 5.
Correct.
Is once per day 5 more points of healing. Worth
For
it.
9.5k.
Mr. DM, I just made a realization with my attunement stuff, but this can be discussed afterwards.
Okay. Even with the extra slot?
Yes, even with the extra slot.
Cloak, earrings.
Cloak, earrings, staff, Ion Stone, Ring of Spell Storing.
Ah.
Um,
Okay.
So I have decisions I guess I have to make, but
Yep.
I don't know.
Decisions.
Well, next short rest, you'll make that choice.
Yeah.
I'll have to think.
While we're thinking, what's the third item?
Actually, hold on, because that, as I'm reading over this, it has those separate. Let me look up some. Hold on. Let me double check some. Let me check the Griffin Saddlebag ruling on this really quick.
Mhm.
I might be reading this slightly wrong.
If it did proficiency every time, then that would be
that's-
instant buy.
Because I feel like that's
5.
I feel like that's
5
what's
each.
intended. I think it might just be the secondary thing
To
that's.
stabilize.
Even if
Oh, you
it's
can
like
I'll be right back.
once per person, that's another.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's-
including
I'm already
yourself.
Plus 11
30?
to every healing spell I do.
11, that would be huge.
I'm already doing that, is what I'm
Oh,
saying.
you're already doing that, so 16.
So it'd make it plus 16.
That would be
baseline,
crazy.
But
So minimum you're healing for 16 every.
minimum I'd be hitting for 17. 'cause it'd
17.
be a dice. I roll a 1 on the die. 17 hit
Minimum.
points, you know. Bare minimum.
Which is already, that's crazy.
I guess what I'm saying is I'm already pretty good at healing.
But even better.
this is true.
Yeah, that's fine, Nash.
Every time.
Okay, thank you. I
We
think
always
I know
do
what
more
I'm gonna do then.
damage, but why not more heals?
They don't explicitly say.
It's up to Mr. DM then.
Yeah. I feel like when I put this in here, because I've had this sitting as a floating magical item for a while, I feel like when I put this in here, the intent was to add the bonus to all your heals. So I'm going to say, especially because they have it in a different paragraph, and nothing is telling me on
Happy healer noises.
Griffin Saddlebag. So
Poor
I'm
Seth.
gonna say that the way it functions is the secondary ability is the shorter long rest.
Oh yeah.
And it is every heal. Now keep in mind it is to a single target, so mass cure, mass
My math.
things will not get the bonus. It is specifically single target heals.
Who has money?
I'll
I
get-
don't.
Give
I'll give
donate
you-
2K.
I'll
How
give you
much
my
was
1,000.
this?
9,000. If it was one time, it would not be 9,000 gold. That makes no sense to me. As
that
Right,
I'm,
would
I
really
was
expensive.
like,
Yeah.
that math is not quite math.
no, it'd be like
I thought it was
2,000
2,000 as well.
if that.
I'll give you my 1,000.
I could give you 2,000 for it.
So that's 5k right there.
Okay.
I'm
I
gonna go
have
ahead and deduct that
2,000.
from mine.
So that's
I have a
7k
fair
if
amount
you
of
were to use it all.
diamonds right now, so I can go without buying diamonds for a minute. What does that get us to?
So
Seven
put in
K.
chat what you can give so we can do
7,000
math.
7,000.
then? So I need
Yeah, just type how much you're gonna put.
Here's
it.
here's what they look like, guys.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Those are nice.
I'll do 2K. Yeah.
5.
Okay, so 2,
So
3, 4,
7.
5, 6,
Okay.
7.
2.5 more.
I can give at least 2 or 2.5 if needed. So that's fine. with me.
Like, take my money up too much.
Too much money.
This is better investment than potions for me.
Yeah, because he is your
More heals
potion.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, happy healer noises as you guys cough up the money. Please remove the money from all of
Officially
your bank
broke.
Done
accounts.
so. Done
Now
so.
I'm going to update all of my healing spells, mostly.
Hell yeah.
He thanks
Besides the
you.
maths.
And the final item that was rolled is this, which what does the fire one do? Okay. Okay. The final thing that he pulls out for you guys, he pulls out a small ring that looks like it is wreathed in fire. As he will put a ring of fire, it's not what you're thinking at first, a ring of fire on the table in front of you. And he will tell you that essentially, this is also a non-attunement. But essentially, you get a free casting of Wall of Fire.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Ooh.
That's nice.
Non-attunement, free wall of fire. Which is a what level spell?
There is, hold on. So there's a small caveat with the rings that do this. When cast from the ring, the spell must be in a radius centered on you. For Wall of Fire, I would say it have to be 1 out from you. And the thickness of the walls vary by type. The Wall of Fire is 20 feet tall and 1 foot thick. The normal... It doesn't say length. It feels weird to me. I would say it's the normal length of Wall of Fire. But when cast from the ring, it would be in front of you. Because it doesn't make sense to drop that on you with the way this is
Wall of
worded.
fire could be a ring or
Yeah,
a
no.
long wise.
It can be
Yeah.
a ring.
Oh, I suppose... Oh,
It could be a circle or a
can
line.
it?
Yeah, you can
If-
form it into
I imagine
a
if
circle.
it's a ring, you could probably do a circle around you.
yourself.
Can you
I
form it
think
into
Yeah,
the
a
but you
goal
can
is
still
to
thought it
trap
was
choose-
a
you
line.
and a target.
But you can still choose to have which side of it.
Or more of like
be-
protection,
Correct.
where it's surrounding you and
Or
they have to come in
protection
to get
around
you
you as a
from
caster.
the
Yeah,
exactly.
so like if you create
okay.
a ring, you can make it so that the inside ring is fine, but the outside would take the fire damage.
Yeah, to keep people from coming
I
towards you.
didn't
Right.
realize you could make... I've always seen it in a line. So, okay. So then it
It's
has to be in a
rarely
radius.
used in a circle, but it can.
But when
be
it's used in a circle, it's very nice.
The fire is a rare ring, so it would have a DC. The Wall of Fire would have a DC 15.
My DC is 21. I wouldn't really have any advantage by having that.
Yeah.
The magical item DCs are going to be way lower than anything you guys cast.
Yeah.
The other side of the wall deals no damage.
Correct. It's a
So
safe
could
side
you
and
could you run out of it?
no.
Yes.
Well, you could, but you take the damage.
Yeah.
If you run past the
Yeah.
non-damage side into the damage side, you're taking damage. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And if you're on the damage side going into the non-damage, you still take damage.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
is
Go right
a
through it.
this is a
Yeah.
defensive action, 100%.
Yes.
For sure.
That's
Like,
cool.
don't touch me.
No, please.
How much?
Let's see. Weirdly,
I'm
it's
scared that Klain is interested.
it's so it's rare. It's also non-attunement, but compared to the last thing, it's very lackluster. Um, I would say it's probably like 4,000 feels fair to me. Because it's cool, it's a free spell,
It is
but it
cool.
has to be used
It
in a
is cool.
specific way.
Very specific, yeah.
Yeah, it's incredibly limited.
Yeah.
It's very
Which in and of itself
situational.
is not generally a bad thing.
Spells, I mean,
But I
it
think
would,
in our circumstances, I don't really see a lot of use.
it would keep
in
you
it
self
for
Hey,
us.
Fantasy.
safe from melee
Thanks for the
people, but,
resub.
like,
How you
people
doing?
who can cast spells can just cast a spell through it.
I just
Yeah,
realized
but
you
there
also
is something.
you don't
Hmm?
have. No, you would still have to hold concentration with it.
Yes, you would still. It's as if you're casting the spell. So
But there is a point to be made. If you're a caster and you don't have Wall of Fire,
it gives you
Like-
access to a spell you don't have.
yeah.
Right. So there is that point. Yes.
And a oh god button if the barbarian runs up to you in the arena or whatever.
Yeah.
You can back
If it's
away and
20 foot,
go
you would still
wall
trap
of
the
fire.
barbarian
You
with
trap each other, yeah.
He'd have
so-
to back away or something similar.
Back off and then I don't know.
Yeah. It's very
It's
situational. based.
very situational.
You don't have to buy it. They
Not as
have
good
it
as
if you
adult
want it.
healing.
No,
Wait,
that's
it says or a ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter. So could you
Right.
choose?
You can make it a line, or you can make it a
No,
ring.
this one is a radius, so
This
this,
one
would
says
have to be the
specifically,
I
yeah.
radius.
just put up Wall of Fire as a comparison.
Yes. No, it says or a ringed wall up to 20 feet.
so.
Up
Yeah,
to
that's
No, no,
the
20
no.
default.
feet. So you could say
So-
5 feet in diameter instead.
This ring is different and reads as this.
Yeah.
When you cast from the ring, the spell must be in a radius centered on you. The height and thickness of the wall varies by the type. Wall of Fire is 20 feet tall and 1 foot thick, normal length. The ring specifically makes it be that way.
Yeah, you're putting up a wall around yourself.
Mm-hmm. I was just.
Okay.
So it's
So what's the radius this ring?
so it's 20 out from yourself. So 20 out from you and then draw a circle. So
It
circle
basically casts it at maximum length.
that. Right, is that
Okay.
Like
The
think
ring wall-
fireball, but a ring, basically. I mean,
Yeah.
There
Yeah,
you
I
go.
see. Yeah, it seems very
It's
situational.
a 20-foot diameter,
yeah.
so it would be
so
10
like
feet out.
half of a fireball.
Okay, yeah.
and then-
So it would be
That.
that.
It'd be that.
yeah, there you go.
Situational, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay, but hear me out. If we got both and put it on one character, right? Create the wall of fire. Even a single hit, spend a charge of the force damage or whatever. They get pushed back 10 feet, right?
15, but they have to. It's
If
a
they
DC
fail their save.
15 strength save.
Oh,
Otherwise,
yeah.
you get pushed back 15.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's real high risk.
Let's just give it to the barbarian, then I'll just hold somebody in the fire.
Smiles and thorn whip through Wall of Fire again.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I still don't regret doing
Thank you,
Wallace would
Jojo,
not
for
be
the
interested in
follow.
this.
That was
She has
great.
no need of it. So
Sorry.
Yeah, I have Ring of
Jojo.
Fire.
Jojo.
That
Jojo?
was great.
Jojo.
I have Wall of Fire.
Oh.
Wrong
Or Wall of Fire,
Ring of Fire.
So we got the good thing. Are we buying anything else? The goblin is
Basically,
happy.
Neil wants the fancy gauntlet, but I don't. Again, if you don't want to
Yeah.
use it, yeah.
It's good damage. Like, there's no debate that it's good damage. But to get the extra damage, you have to activate it and risk that push to either them or you. That's kind of the
Good claim.
caveat.
You have to activate
Or
it.
you would just
Yeah.
go without.
Yeah. So it's when you activate it, it's just 2d6 force, and then you or them are pushed, depending on if you fail or they fail or save.
How much
Yeah.
was it again?
Thank you,
75.
Jojo.
100?
Oh god, yeah, no, I'm out.
Okay, that's fine
Yeah.
then.
We could always
Yeah.
go back to the shops back in the material plane. That one.
There
magical
are other
shop in
options,
the-
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More
thing.
damage is nice, but let's not break it too much.
Alright, are we done
Yeah.
shopping then, or we want more
Hydrate.
stuff?
Okay.
I'm good.
Oops.
I'm good.
Didn't mean to do
I'm
that.
good.
I'm
bar.
getting close to broke.
Posture. Okay.
I have.
Okay.
you
Thank
still
you.
have money.
Thank
I have
you.
a decent amount.
I'm
I
good
have
on monies for now.
2k.
I have 3.4.
I now
I made an
have
investment in the healer.
Where did I go?
Yeah, yeah.
3.7k, so it's still good. Yeah.
I had to restart the music. All right. Well, if everybody's good, is there anything else you guys want to do before heading back?
The
Go
bar?
to the bar.
For gems? Did we look
Yeah,
for gems?
bar.
Oh, gems, yes.
Do we want
Oh,
diamonds? here,
gems.
or
Do
we wait till
diamonds? Do you
later?
want to look for?
I spent all
Do
my
they
money.
exist here? Like
I can still buy some diamonds.
I,
I mean, place of
How many
high
diamonds do we
heat,
still
they
have?
might.
What is our diamond count?
Yeah, this place should have diamonds.
I
It makes
have
sense.
enough for 2 revivifies.
I have way more than that.
Wait. What in the
Yeah,
It's
didn't you
world?
buy like a bunch?
300 GP for
It's
those diamonds, right?
For the
Yeah,
Revivi-
300 per
For
revivify.
Revivify?
Revivify is just a total amount worth. Raise Dead is a
Never
single
mind.
big
I don't
one.
have
a
enough.
big ol' one. Yep.
I have 6 and 2/3 revivifies and 2 raised deads.
I feel like I put this
So-
in wrong,
That's pretty good.
Chris.
I don't remember. Don't ask me.
Because I said 200 gold worth of full diamonds, but I feel like that's wrong.
I don't know.
Alright, I guess I'll look for diamonds.
Okay.
I'll just go off of what's here. Maybe it is correct.
If anything, you can go back and VOD to see what you bought.
Yeah. Well, some of that was the stuff she started with would have been pre-session, but we did have you should have a
We had
VOD.
that shopping session fairly early that we bought a bunch
Yeah.
of diamonds and things.
You can go back and watch that and see how much you bought on. It was like session 2 maybe 3. It was pretty early on.
Yeah.
But I feel like I would have started out with at least enough for 1 revivify, but maybe I'm wrong.
I feel like you would have, but
Haven't you been using it for diamond?
who
dust?
revivified
I have diamond dust as a separate thing.
who revivified Klain?
No one, because
A
we went to
god.
that.
Oh
we went
right.
to
With
the-
God.
All right,
A
right.
god did.
Yeah, a god, literal god did.
Yes.
Right.
Boy,
Okay. Yeah, you'll have to watch that episode back. I already have
I
enough to
think
keep
the-
track of.
I
Sorry.
think the full diamonds. No, the full diamonds. Initially, when we went and bought some, I said that Morstead should have them, and let
maybe-
Morstead
I
be
have
in charge of
2,000
that.
gold worth of diamonds. Do you
Oh,
wanna split?
note taker.
Yeah, diamond dust,
Diamond dust.
That's what we bought at the
That's
store. I
diamond
have
dust,
written down
yeah.
from the shopping.
and I have
Okay.
diamond dust. It's just the full diamond revivify. You know, the thing that makes it so we can bring people back.
Yeah. Thank you, D. Inspiration.
Oh,
Do they have
Um,
100 gold worth of diamonds?
Yes, I have
Uh,
at least that.
Considering what I rolled, yes.
Great. I'm gonna buy 100 gold worth of diamonds, and I'm gonna give 300 gold worth of diamonds to Dash.
Okay.
All right,
You have at least that.
I am now at 500 gold
Okay.
worth.
And
Okay.
then you can figure out if there should be more than that, but you have that for sure.
All right.
That's all.
I've
my
also
money.
got in my notes earlier. Morsa buys a fuck ton of diamonds and then buys more after disguising herself. So that happened
Yeah.
earlier too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Morsa was like, I'm
Oh, yeah, I
buying,
remember.
I'm buying.
Yeah.
Something after stockpiling.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm
Speaking of
nervous.
diamond dust,
Yeah, Morsa bought some diamond dust because you need that for certain spells. versus full diamonds.
No, I mean this right now. I mean right now.
Oh, how much you want to buy?
Oh, okay.
How much is there?
Just tell me how much you want to buy.
I have a feeling he nat 20'd this roll.
Try again.
Nat 30'd this roll. So
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
How much you want to buy?
How much?
600 gold worth?
Great, buy it.
Hey,
Okay,
does
thank
anyone want to
you.
loan me some money to buy some?
Whatever you need to buy some diamonds. How much do you
Morsten's
want?
gonna be over here at the end of the campaign with a pile of diamond dust, just going. Ah, this shit.
Oh my
You're gonna come
god.
into my
That's
bar,
the
you're gonna
good
call dead. I'm
stuff.
gonna bring it back like nothing.
No, please, let me just kill you for fun.
It's okay. It'll be cool.
Real quick,
You'll be fine.
I gotta use these up, man.
I gotta get my
Don't
fix,
worry
man.
about it.
I gotta
I need
get
my fix for today.
Haven't revived anybody in a
Gold
month.
for diamond dust? Would anyone care?
How much
No
do you
one's
want,
dying
Morrison? What are you
anymore.
How
trying
much
to get?
do you want?
Like 300, 400 maybe.
Sure, here.
Okay.
That's fine.
You do 150, Rollis, I do 150.
Sure, sounds good to me.
Badass.
All
Love it.
right.
Thank you.
What do you use dust for, anyways?
Mostly
Greater restoration.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's an important spell to be able to
I
yeah.
haven't
Just a
been
tad
casting
bit
it much
important.
because I
yeah,
haven't had
especially when
that
you have
much
two
diamond
people
dust.
now
I've
that
been the
can
one
benefit
casting
from
it, so I'm
having
like, I am.
exhaustions removed
You're just-
on us.
You're over here
I
like,
wasn't running low, but it was one of those things that if I don't buy it now, I will regret it later.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
definitely.
only had like 3 more castings, and I was like,
Sorry, high
Oh, I had
advisor.
6.
Sad.
I had
You know?
6 more castings, but like, I
Now
was
have
tapped
6,
that
so I
day.
can
More dust. More dust.
be a little bit.
Yay, dust.
I was
Okay.
tapped on all spells above 4th level, so.
Yep. Oh, what was that one thing that I wanted to do? Sorry.
Any gem
Do they have ivory strips for legend lore here?
Do that one
Oh.
first.
Mm.
Because I think I was looking for those and didn't.
Yeah. God, legend lore. I love that. How much does it have to be worth?
50 each, and there need to be 4 of them.
I'll do. Oop, nope. That's not what I meant to.
A
Very
62-sided
They have
die.
8 strips.
Dang.
Hey, that's 2
You can-
castings.
Does anyone want to loan me more money? I used it all on my gloves.
How much
I
do you
have
need?
25
I don't have
I would
any.
give you enough for 4 of them.
Do you want to give me 200? Yeah.
Yes.
I'll give you 200 as well.
I only have. Okay.
No, this is
Okay.
fine.
Casting.
The
Two
DM,
castings.
the DM has to paint 2 legendary pictures. Good.
Don't worry, I need to buy 250 more incense before I can cast it a second time.
Okay, cool.
Speaking of which, is there incense? The other part of that
Yes,
spell.
the plane of fire has an abundance of incense. That's not
Oh, I
even a
hope so.
roll.
How much is it?
How long have we
250.
been here? Has my water elemental just kind of is he a
250?
puddle now?
An hour is probably passed as you
Take
guys
another
easily.
250.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Bloop.
Thanks everyone for buying these spell components.
Wait, who gave you money? Because I would give you money too.
Lane
I
did.
Klain
did.
did.
Okay.
I wish I had money to give you.
It's fine.
You're so happy.
Components.
Everyone's buying me.
All the healer stuff today, yeah.
Anybody need anything else?
Bunch
while
of
we're at it?
sugar daddies and sugar
I was
mommies.
about to say, like, the sugar baby of the
Hey,
party. Like,
I'm happy to support in whatever way I can support the rest of the party. So
So I don't really know how I did this, but I started this session with 5,777 gold points. I'm now down to 2,777 gold points.
look
And
at us go.
considering
We
all,
spent
like,
money.
Yeah, we're
the
spending
Nice.
money.
We
little
spent
bit-
money. Yay.
Yeah,
Good,
yeah,
good, good. We're
Money.
using our resources. Good, good.
Using
good.
our
yeah,
resources.
yeah.
I still want to go see what the other shop in the main plane has. That magic shop again.
Wait, 1,777.
Okay.
Oh, I'd be curious.
There
How
we
much
go.
would my adamantine great axe sell for?
Okay, there's a different question.
Before
It's
I
a +3.
before I figured out that price, you might want to keep it because you can't use your feet with your other one.
That's true, but I think average, I'm gonna be doing more damage with this Aether Steel. And plus, I'd just be curious.
Does it have any pluses? Bonuses?
It's a +3, yeah.
Yeah,
Plus
so
3?
it's a +3, and on top of that, it's adamantine,
Yeah.
which barely matters for weapons, but the material
For 5e, yeah.
but the material of it alone is highly valuable and could be reused in like armor or something. Give me a second.
Roll a D1000.
Oh my god, yeah.
We'll
A
just
D999.
multiply that. Yeah, we'll just multiply that by 100.
Okay.
Your price.
How much does God, how much does a great axe weigh?
Great axe
Great
weighs.
axe.
I think it's 10 pounds.
It
5e.
is 7 pounds.
7 pounds. Okay.
It is 7
Okay.
pounds, indeed.
The adamantine alone at base price is almost another 1,000 worth. Plus the fact that it's a base +3, making it 25. So the buy cost, prefacing buy cost,
Yeah.
would probably be 30 to 40,000.
Jesus.
Sell cost, you're probably looking at, assume roughly half.
Okay, so roughly 15k.
15 to 20K.
Roughly.
Not bad.
And that's without haggling.
Yes, that is without
Don't
haggling.
forget, we do have a couple other items we could sell.
I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna
if
be
we have to.
honest. I think I'm gonna retire Yarnborn Mark 1.
Oh man.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right.
That's a
Yeah,
lot of money.
I'm just gonna roll a d30 to see
Okay.
where between 50 to 20k it is. Cool. Great. I'm rolling high tonight. I'm gonna
You're getting your money
say
back.
you can sell it for 17 and a half.
Oh
17
my
and a half.
god.
All right. Then I will sell my good old trusty adamantine.
All right, you have
Carried me
money.
Carried me through
You are
And
ever.
now
fucking
Niall
rich.
is the sugar daddy of the group.
Yes.
I am now over encumbered.
Yeah.
You got a bag of holding, yeah?
Yeah.
Fine.
Yes, he does.
It's
No,
probably
I just want to carry this bag as principal. Just
it's probably in platinum pieces. Let's be honest.
In
all
a
right.
city that has been described as a slave city, I don't recommend just carrying around bags of money.
Yeah, no, I was joking. That was just for fun.
Okay.
Klain
But
with
yeah.
his bag jingling at the side. What?
I hit you over the head with my.
Why does your bag of holding jingle so much?
Oh, I think it's broken.
The bag of gold is my new weapon.
Intentional.
Oh, the bag of gold is your weapon.
Yeah.
The bag of gold.
I know what I'm gonna do with it now, though.
Turn it
That's
in.
actually a fun idea for a character.
I suppose it's an improvised weapon.
Yeah. The
That
more
deals-
gold you have, the more dice you roll.
All I know is I entered 17.5k and it instantly is like, "Oh, you're overweight."
Yeah, no shit. That's why it's in
wow.
platinum.
Uh,
Because, yeah, Jesus.
how much is a single platinum worth in gold points?
10 gold?
1,000.
I think it's 1,000 gold. It's either 1,000 or 100.
All right.
Either way, it's a fraction of the coins.
I just put 17.5 just to.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
No, platinum's
This-
worth 10 gold.
Platinum is worth
It's
10.
10. Okay. So,
Yeah.
a tenth
Okay.
of the
Solid.
weight. This whole Terendell, I've never kept track of weight and stuff. I don't
Yeah.
do.
Oh, you gave us bags.
Just bags of
holding on
holding, yeah.
vacation.
Yeah, day 2 I was like,
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
want to deal with it. Take a bag of holding so I
Just-
never
I
have to
think
deal with
roll
weight.
20 just automatically encumbers your stats if you are weighted too much.
Yeah. So. So,
Anyway,
you're gonna go back to the normal plane and try to do more shopping.
Yes,
wanna
we
go to
also
the
have
bar
something we
first.
can sell.
Yeah, I'd
too,
like to go
if
to
we
the
want
bar
to.
since I have money now.
Okay.
Let's go to the bar first and take a break.
Yes, let's go to the bar and take a
A
IRL.
short rest. And then also a break.
Wait, can we count the short rest in the bar?
Yes,
not?
we can.
Yay!
Why wouldn't we be able to
Yeah.
do that? Or resting in a short
So, let's. You guys. Oh, God. Which one do you go to?
The Steam one.
Yeah, I liked the sound
Sure.
of that one better. Steam room, right? Or steam something.
Yes, that's what I called it.
Was it something else?
No,
Maybe me and Klain are wrong.
it definitely wasn't a name made up on the spot.
Give me
So,
a second, I wrote it down.
Not made up on the spot.
Well, it's a good thing we both remembered it exactly and not just steam.
it's a good
Steam.
thing that you remembered that I called it
It's Fire's Rest or the Steam Gathering, so...
the
take your
Steam
pick.
Gathering. Yes, God. The Steam Gathering. You guys make your way over to nondescript part of the city, and find yourselves into a nice little bar. Nothing up to standard for Morstead because nothing is as good as his.
Of course,
This is
but I
true.
hope to see you.
Do I have? Let's see. I don't particularly. I don't know if this is more travel. I think. Yeah. No.
Oh,
Skyrim?
Skyrim.
The fact you both recognize that off of like
Dude.
2 fucking notes.
So many
notes.
hours in that game.
And
know,
then there's me that's like,
so many hours.
Yeah.
So many.
You guys make your way into the bar, gather yourselves, and take a short rest. As you guys take your short rest, Nash, I
Yay!
assume you're tuning to your new quarterstaff.
Yes, and I am. How do I? Ring of Attunement to the Ring of Spell Storing, and then would I also have to spend another hour attuning?
No, so over an hour you can decide like what attunements in total you're attuned to.
Okay.
It's not
so,
like an
alright.
hour per item. It's an hour for all.
Excellent. All right. So I now have unattuned to the Stone of Reserve, but I'm still wearing the necklace because it's a gift.
I shall attune to the Cloak of Protection since now I can actually have an extra attunement
Yep.
slot.
So that is a. Make sure you guys are noting which item is attuned specifically to the rings of attunement.
I've done that.
All right, I will
'Kay.
do.
In
parentheses,
case-
ring.
Yep. In case anything happens, in case you guys pass them around, please make sure those are specifically noted.
Yep, I have the Ring of Attunement going to the Ring of Spell Storing.
So with Daddy and y'all buying drinks for everybody,
Thanks for everybody.
Lord.
you guys take your short rest as I imagine Nash is a bit distracted, mostly focusing on her new toy, her new quarterstaff that she was given. As you take this time and attune with this staff, as you do with you learn everything that a magical item can do as you attune to it. Over this hour, you realize a few things about the staff. So you can almost, as you're like attuning to it over this hour, you can almost feel a bit of Erevan within it, as the staff has Erevan's blessing. This staff has been empowered with by an extremely powerful Circle of Dreams druid. Due to that, there are now additional properties and the requirement of attunement. Normally, weapons made of this material don't require attunement, and you just get the elementary properties, but due to the additions done to it, it does require attunement. Firstly, Blooming Balm. Your Balm of the Summer Court ability is altered while attuned. Instead of granting 1 temp per hit dice spent, you now grant 1d4 per dice spent.
Yes!
You also gain Resplendent Paths. Your Hidden Paths ability is altered while attuned. Anytime you use your Hidden Paths on yourself to teleport, you can choose to have an element You can choose to have an explosion of elements from the Elementary's list of elemental damage, which, as a reminder, was fire, cold, force, lightning, explode out in a 10-foot radius centered on yourself. This deals 2d10 and is a DC 17 Dex save. If you choose to teleport another creature with your Hidden Paths ability, you alone are immune to the damage as long as you hold the quarterstaff. So you can teleport a creature away, still do the explosion if you wish, and you are not affected by that specific damage.
Nice.
Just out of curiosity, does that damage affect the area teleported from or the area teleported to?
From.
Gotcha.
Similar to
Thunderstep.
Thunderstep, exactly similar to
That's what I was
to
just thinking. I was
Thunderstep.
like, it sounds like just an elemental
This is
for
so cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thunderstep.
Same as the elementary, this is considered a +2 magical weapon and still has the other elementary properties, being that it has 6 charges, 1d4 plus 1 at dawn. You must make sure that the staff is watered and it has at least an hour of sunlight within the last 48 hours. And you can expend 1 charge when doing a melee attack to deal an extra d10 of elemental damage. You're never going to use that part of it, unless you get an attack of opportunity, which is rare for you.
Bonk.
Additionally, you can expend 3 charges, hold your weapon in front of you, and release a 30-foot cone of elemental energy, which is 8d8 of your chosen element, DC 17 Dex save. I will go ahead and add this.
Is it saber
No, it is half. Let me
Side
Thank
note:
you.
do we see anybody at this bar that we know?
hold. Let me
I want to see the picture.
add this to your
The
inventory.
rainbow staff.
So there is that and all of its details. I could not find a picture yet.
I'll
Appropriate.
I'll help. Yeah, I'll work to help and see if I can find something.
I have an idea, but I need to Photoshop.
Yeah, Photoshop.
Um,
Okay, I'll try to adjust stuff as necessary.
Do you recognize? All right.
Chris. Why did you roll? Just say no.
Just say no.
Yes, we do recognize someone apparently.
Possibly, you know, the one person
1,
that we dueled
2,
against.
3, 4, 5. Roll me a d6.
Does roll 1d6.
Ah. You guys really didn't take note of. I'm gonna say No. The role was for of a specific team,
Okay.
but you wouldn't really recognize. So no, I will say no.
Okay.
DM, I would like to stand up from the table and announce to the party, I'll be right back. I'm gonna step outside.
Do you want someone to come
Where
with
are
you?
going?
No,
Need some
I'm not gonna
company.
say no.
Nash will join.
Okay. You
What's going on?
go outside the
So-
bar.
Stepping just outside the bar, I'm gonna look over at Nash. Alright, I don't really know what to expect, but
What are you doing?
experimenting. I turn, look towards the center of the street. I'm gonna choose an area that's not really all that like occupied by bystanders or anything, and I'd like to summon my Pokemon.
Oh, you're doing
Oh.
it here.
Oh!
You're
Why
doing it
here?
here. Okay.
Wait, hold on. Can I insight check to see what he's doing before this happens?
You can, but I don't think you're gonna stop him.
Yeah, you know.
With a 19.
This
You
sounds like a
Hold
really
on,
terrible
I-
idea.
We're not
I
with him
get
right
are
now.
you
Nash.
trying to hide?
It's just
I
me.
get at least.
Oh.
No, yeah.
So
So,
you see, Klain like looks towards the sword and shield,
do you
and
think
just
that's
kind
a
of
great
like,
idea to open it here in a city that we don't know and potentially cause a scene? It might
Well,
not
I
be the
mean-
best of ideas.
Well, I mean, we've already caused a scene, and I mean,
Yes, but we don't know what's inside. It
It's
could
true.
be something. It could be something massive for all we know.
I've probably got a decent bit of control over whatever beast.
Do you
Oh,
know
I
that for
can't
a
wait.
fact?
No, and I summon it.
No,
No, and summon.
Joey, I want to
Okay.
say that you wanted Nash to give you reasons not to do something, and you completely ignore her.
Mira, we've already had
Um,
this
is there
conversation
anything I
even
can-
today.
wait. I have persuasion.
Oh, what music are we going to?
At advantage. Can I do this?
A
to you?
fiery encounter.
That's
You know what?
terrible.
I'm okay with it personally. What is it?
so you
What
just
is
Damn
it
it,
we
it's probably
do?
not enough. 14's probably not enough.
you look you hear Nash's words, but your curiosity is you're far too eager to learn what is in what creature is in this. As you will
Doesn't matter.
it forward, it's happening, Nash.
Do the people in the bar
That's
hear
why I'm like,
anything?
With guidance even better.
As you summon out in front of you, you see this large,
Oh my god.
large-
Do I even have anything?
albino-
What is
a
this?
large albino chimera takes
Oh my god.
takes form in front of you.
I don't have.
Okay, do the people in the bar hear anything? Like us. I don't imagine we're too far.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna say no, it's probably a loud bar. And if you guys were like, sure, okay, then
Okay.
I'm gonna say currently no.
Currently, no. Okay.
Currently.
Currently is the key word.
Ah.
Maybe that'll change.
Klain,
Oh my god.
in your head, as this creature is summoned, you hear in your head, "Why have you summoned me? Are you my new master?"
In my head, yeah, actually, okay, Nash, you just see Klain going. In my head, I go, yes, I wasn't expecting to be able to communicate with you, and I'm sorry to summon you now. I was only curious what might have been within this sword.
Curious, curious. Our new masters didn't know what we are. Well, here we are. As you kind of hear like three different voices like popping up talking at different times. Klain, I will add the albino chimera's stat sheet for you to see.
Right in the streets. Is
I forgot
anybody
to
like
toggle off
looking?
advantage.
As this is summoned, Klain is completely distracted and a bit bewildered by this creature. As Nash, you kind of
The
see some
animal handling was for if it seems like it's aggressive.
it its posture it doesn't seem like it's in like an attack stance or anything like that, but
Okay.
its posture looks, I would say, almost uncomfortable.
Alert.
Guarded.
Yeah, guarded would be a good way to describe it.
Would I know what this is? Is that a creature?
Are they natural? Give me an Arcana check.
God, you know that's just my
I
best
look.
roll.
I
Hey! That's good for me. Can I guidance?
Sure. Give me guidance.
Okay, thank you.
18.
18.
Yeah. Looking at it, yeah, it takes you a moment, but you're like, you're pretty sure this is a chimera, though you've never heard of them. Usually they're different color. But being that all of your transformations are albino, I would say you quickly pick up that it's just like it's an
like me.
albino.
Got
Yeah,
it.
it's like you. It's like you. Albino.
Excellent. Do I know if it's a beast?
Uh,
Or do they count as a monstrosity?
technically it's a monstrosity, but for the purposes of the weapon, it's a beast.
The sword is either, oh god, what is it? Sorry, it is a monstrosity. I'm pretty sure. Otherwise, it's a.
I might have altered the sword to say monstrosity, so monstrosities
large
were
or
allowed.
small beast or monstrosity.
I altered the sword.
So it could be either.
Okay, so it's a monstrosity. Awesome! Great! Nash is just probably as guarded, but not aggressive. She's just like,
What would you
alright, things are going well.
will us to do? That one looks tasty. As its eyes look over towards Nash.
Do I sense its intent to try to eat me?
The draconic mouth is salivating a little bit.
Oh lord, no. That one is friendly. There are a few others you are forbidden from eating. When the time comes, I'll let you know when you can have your snack. And trust me, you will have a time.
I see. Hopefully you are better than our last owner.
I feel safe in promising you that. And now,
Oh,
it's
no
good to
harm
meet
will come to you. Don't worry.
Oh,
We can't. And it like stares at the shield and sword you're holding as it says we can't.
I want a quick insight.
Yeah. You're attuned to the weapons, so give me advantage. You kind of pick up on if this thing was out and somehow maybe you weren't attuned to these weapons, perhaps it wouldn't be so amicable.
Yeah, yeah. I kind of get that feeling.
Yeah. Perhaps they are the reason it can be controlled at all.
I see. Well, I'm sorry to have done this to you. However,
It's good to know I have a new master? Master.
speaking of master, there is one other creature I'd like you to meet. Tan appears in my hand. You are forbidden from meeting this one as well.
Oh. You see a look of disappointment as you immediately brought it out. They not even gonna roll off the 18. It thought it was a snack immediately.
Appetizer. A single appetizer.
Yeah.
A single chip.
It would go down in a bite.
Yeah.
A bite.
Little chicken nugget.
Tan flips away. Whips away, whatever.
Yeah.
Disappears.
As this is going on and you're talking in your mind, Nash,
Yeah.
there are definitely some people around that are like, what the bloody hell is that thing? Just, and, like,
Nash
people are
nudges
like
Klain
backing
in the
away.
side.
Is it the aura?
No, there's a crowd. Like I said.
In my head. What do I call you?
I am Uldranus, bringer of death.
Nash will look at everyone who's like curious about what's going on and kind of give them the little. I would go away for a moment, like the little shoot with the hand. Yes.
Wait, you said Uldranus?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Uldranus, we will have time in the very near future to talk more. However, I was simply curious what beast might have been held captive in the sword, and currently I'm getting a lot of very intense stares. I need you to go back into the sword.
Return.
How do I do
And
that?
as you think about bringing it back into the sword, it it goes into like a white light and floats back into it.
Old drawn as I choose
Oh.
you.
So funny you say that. I'm gonna ruin my little surprise here, but I named it Pochemon.
Oh my god.
Oh, shame on. I love it. Nintendo
Nintendo
Plus. A Nintendo Plus.
I didn't know it would do that.
As it disappears, and
Everything's under control. Sorry.
yeah, at that you as it's disappearing and going back, a large burly man bursts out through the door. What's going on here? I heard somebody summoned a foul creature. He
Nash will
looks
just
around.
Dead stare at
You! Have you seen anything? As he looks down towards Klain. This guy looks like a bouncer.
Yeah. Why?
Where did it go?
Away.
Deception.
It
I mean, it technically went away.
I will Oh,
No, if you cast, that's obvious.
Yeah, that's right. I can't help. I can't help with guidance here.
Okay.
That's not bad. Yeah, that's not too bad.
You see, he takes his hand off of a long sword that is at his side. At least it isn't here. Strange creatures usually don't make it in this far. He kind of gives both of you a look and turns around and heads back inside.
Well, Nash, that was...
Honestly,
Yes?
Any viewers, this man never thinks before he acts.
Nope.
No, no, he
Nope.
doesn't.
He
You know,
just does.
Klain
Just do
as
give
a
up.
character should probably be much smarter than me. But I
honestly,
don't care.
I know. I get it. I love you, Joey.
honestly,
Uh.
sometimes I don't know why I try. And she'll storm back into the bar
Yeah.
and sit next to everyone.
Oh.
Nash.
What happened, Nash? You look kind
Have
of
a good walk.
upset.
I'm assuming you bought alcohol, yeah?
Oh yeah, I bought alcohol for everybody.
She
What kind of
chugs
alcohol do we
it.
have?
She starts chugging it.
Oh god, I'm
Alright.
making Nashtari into an alcoholic.
Do you want another
Oh,
round,
God.
Nash?
Nashtari, what is happening?
I get
That's
Nash
not
another
like
drink.
I will explain later when we're not in the company of this establishment.
You notice as
Honestly, I don't know why I try.
as Klain enters back into the bar, he looks a little more sullen. But he'll come sit down beside everyone and well, I found out what was in the sword.
Uh,
Oh.
how?
What is it?
It's it's an albino chimera.
Interesting.
And apparently it has the ability to communicate telepathically.
Can I
Like,
roll
even right
anything
now?
to see if I know anything about these?
Sure, give me an Arcana check.
Can you communicate
wouldn't
with
hurt.
it right now?
What do you want to know?
Oh my
Everything.
Like
Everything.
just in general, like their temperament, like what it would take to have done this to this thing.
So, generally speaking, chimeras are not born, they are made. They are evil monstrosities that usually don't do anything good. You would note, and I would give you, with the natural 20 total of plus the over 30, you do find it weird that he said it could speak to him telepathically. That is not normally an ability of chimeras.
That is not normal for a chimera to be able to speak to you telepathically.
You know, I wondered the same thing.
No,
Eh,
they're normally created abominations. Somebody creates them to do terrible things.
Can you
hmm.
show us this chimera?
We'll
No,
worry about
that
that
would not
later.
be
I
a
don't
good
think
idea
it would
right
be a
now.
great idea to
You
be
know,
on
you
site.
really
They're
should have
rather
just followed me
large.
out, y'all.
But I wanted a drink. I took a lot of beating from that trial and just I need a drink, man.
That's fair. Well,
Yes.
we'll,
yes.
we'll
Nice.
We
You want to see
will-
it?
behind closed doors, we will
I think it would be
we
best
will
to
see
do it
this.
not even behind doors, but usually outside in a very large open area where nobody is standing.
That would be the wise idea now,
They
wouldn't
tend
it?
to be fairly large. I'm
That
surprised you
would be a
got it to fit in
fantastic
the
idea,
street.
wouldn't it, Ayaki?
Oh, it's a big
Mhm.
creature.
sure that there wasn't anybody where I was
Yes,
summoning it. Yeah, they're very big.
Niall's never heard
You
of a
summoned
chimera,
it
I imagine,
outside
so-
of a bar. Of course there's
In the
people.
middle of a street where there's people.
It's fine.
Well, it's better than summoning it in the bar where everyone starts freaking out.
It's true.
feel like
I do
Chris,
think
we're both doing the same thing right now.
I love it, but all because it makes for fun things. But at the same time, I'm just like,
Ah!
you know,
Ayaki,
when
you
I
could do an
learned
insight check against Nash to see with her being like, yes, it would be a fantastic idea to do it in an open field. If you want.
Sure. My insight's not great.
Oh, I don't think you need a good insight score to figure out what the hell happens.
Yeah, the DC's very low. Go ahead.
anyone
Over
has
14.
advantage.
Yeah, go ahead. Throw advantage on yourself.
Okay. I'll roll it a second time, see.
You still get it. I
don't
said it to
roll
like
great insight.
10. I said it to like 10.
But like, you've known Klain long
she can
enough.
Kind of put two and two together, and then
You
she's
can
like,
pick up that
Yeah.
Nash tried to tell him
How?
not to summon it outside.
"How did?" I now have more questions, but I'm not sure I want the answers to them.
You'll probably get them eventually.
Hmm.
We're not
That's what I'm afraid of.
here.
One thing to
Perhaps.
note, it's definitely a hungry chimera, and
I got that from the salivation.
yeah, it, you know, I promise you guys, for as much of an idiot as I am, I wouldn't let it harm you. Not
I would-
without drastic repercussions.
I would advise not letting it eat any of our opponents if you use it in the tournament either.
Hmm.
I kind of
While they are
promise.
technically fights to the death, it's much harder to revive if there's nothing left.
Let's not do anything or revivify one.
That is a good point.
So-
During everybody talking, Niall's just looking back and forth, just drinking. And just watching you guys.
Yeah. Ah,
By the
man.
way,
Dinner and a
I did
show.
a con
Or intelligence
save.
scores really coming in.
By the
Yeah.
way, DM, I did a
No.
con save for chugging that one drink, so
Yeah, you're probably, you're not taking it well. Just like you're not
Yeah.
taking Klain well. You know,
no, Nash is
you've known him for maybe, what, a little over a week now?
yes.
And,
No.
Yeah.
boy, what did
I think this would be the first time you've actually seen her angry too. Nash is very calm.
Oh, that
generally
is
speaking.
false.
Yeah. I've
Harrigan?
He's
definitely-
never seen her angry.
Bull crap.
When was the
Harrigan?
last time he saw her angry?
Harrigan? Well, I guess that wasn't really angry.
She wasn't angry.
Oh.
That's not Harrigan.
That's upset.
Or,
No.
sorry.
The other bunny boy.
With
Yeah.
Other bunny boy.
with
Hey,
Kalos, she wasn't
Taken.
upset.
Yeah.
She wasn't angry with him. She was trying to calm him down and
That's true. That's
not
true.
angry.
Plus,
she
Klain was dead for like half of that.
You're right. You're right. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. You're
he
right.
died.
He really
She's
was
never
well,
been-
yeah.
Other
She's not an
emotions.
angry person. Yeah, she's not an angry person. She can be emotional, yes, but you guys have not seen her angry.
So this is her angry right now?
She's angry.
Yeah. As best as I've been trying, Klain is speaking a little more sullenly. He knows he fucked up a little bit there. And by the way, Mira, I noticed this. You almost said Harrigan instead of Haken earlier.
Yeah, I know.
It's
It happened.
Yeah,
It happened.
yeah.
Why do
I
they
know.
have
two
to-
Herringons in two campaigns.
Yeah.
Both
have
start
H
with
names.
H.
Yeah.
both the same circle of druid.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Ridiculous.
I'm sorry I messed it up. They're so similar.
How dare
Yeah.
you?
So,
Immersion ruined.
I know.
anyways, yes, Nash is angry, and this is probably the first time. Yeah, definitely the first time you guys have actually seen her angry.
Perhaps
Y'all's
it
like
would
on
be
his
best
third
if
drink at this
we
point.
Yeah.
wrap up here and head back to the plane.
You know, I
Sounds like a
was
good plan.
thinking the same thing before some city guards or something show up.
Yes.
I really wasn't
Would be
expecting.
best.
Yeah, I really wasn't expecting something like that. You know,
Glares.
What were you expecting to come out of it?
If that's what
maybe a
happened.
small creature. You know, I mean,
I'd like to see this chimera sometime.
you probably will.
I'm sure it'll come up.
Yeah, definitely.
Perhaps we have learned a lesson here. Maybe don't try and use our magical artifacts in the middle of populated cities if we don't know what they do.
No, that would be stupid.
It's fine.
That is such a good idea, Ayaki.
It seems rather situational, but
No harm, no foul.
No harm, no foul. We're getting out of
Well, we
here.
should
No one
probably
got
leave
arrested, no
before
one
we
got
cause
killed.
harm or harm us.
Yep.
As you
us.
guys leave, there's a few guards that are going into the bar.
Do we overhear what they're saying?
Something about some kind of monstrosity that was in the streets.
Okay, yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's move the party through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Probably for the best.
Oh.
Time to move
I
on.
want to go break out the slave before it gets with me.
You guys hastily make your way away.
Oh.
Am I correct in assuming you guys are going back to the
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, we only have to
I
come back in
got
2
cold.
days now to get the.
Oh, yes.
Somebody has to come back in 2 days.
Yep, someone has to come back in 2
Well,
days.
Sunday is a free day, so after.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you're that guy who did the thing with the chimera.
We
We
have
know
to go
you.
back to that plane.
Yep. So you guys
Oh,
make
thank
your
God this
way
guy's
out.
self-discipline.
Make your way out of the fire district. Where do you guys go? It is
I had talked going back to the
It is-
Merchant's Guild because we knew that they had some.
okay. The sun
people
is it is like sunset at this point, I would say. The sun's not fully down, but it is setting. Shops are still open if you want to go to the merchants.
Yeah, I just assume we want to go to Merchants because A, we want to get some more potions, I would imagine. We don't have that many.
Yeah, potions for sure.
And to see if there's any other magical artifacts with the magical artifact people that were there.
We do have money now.
Yeah.
And we also have. Okay, so as a party, don't forget we have the stuff that we took off that guy's body.
Yeah.
True.
We have his armor and his
Oh.
weapon.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Now I don't know if anybody will want to use his armor. His armor's not terrible.
It essentially
Light
has
armor, isn't it?
Yes.
It's light armor.
It's light armor, but it essentially has DR.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
light
but it's
armor.
only one,
It's
right?
a
No,
12
it's
base
4.
plus 1, so it's 13.
Yeah, 4
Oh.
DR
And it
stacks
reduces
up quick.
damage by 4 for magical and non-magical.
Ah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's just a straight 4 less damage taken as light
That'd be
armor.
good for you, Ayaki.
Yes and no. It's good. I can use light armor. I'm proficient in light and medium. The only reason I can wear the mithril chainmail is because it's mithril, so it's a level lower, so it's medium.
Mm-hmm.
But it will drop my AC by 5 points
Oh, Jesus.
It's pretty.
because I have mithril plus 2, so I have 16 base plus 2, making it an 18, and this makes it to a 13.
Oh. If you
So I
sell the
lose 5
mithril-
AC by wearing it. I gain 4 DR. Situationally,
You can
could be
upgrade
nice.
you can upgrade the
We could
armor?
upgrade it to a
Warding
plus 3.
Yes.
So then you'd only
But
be
that's
losing
still going to
2.
cost.
Um,
Even upgrading it to a +2, it's still going to cost a decent amount.
I
Maybe 9,000 to go to a +2.
it will it would be exponentially expensive to add a plus to that armor.
Oh, okay.
'Cause it's a very rare.
It's
armor.
already a very rare,
Oh.
and it will be exponentially expensive.
Yeah. So if anybody can wear light armor, that might want to. I don't know if either of our casters can.
I don't
My
want to
robe is
be
better than
wearing any
anything I
armor.
could be
Y'all
wearing
doesn't
for
do
armor,
I don't want to
so-
be wearing
Okay.
any armor, period.
Then potentially maybe we look into selling this armor.
Probably the smartest.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the fact that I was losing so much AC,
What about the weapons?
I would use it. So his weapons are something that I might want to attune to in the future. I don't know for sure. So his weapon is called Hour and Minute. It's 2 weapons. You attune to one of the 2. It is also very rare.
Wait, those are daggers, aren't they?
One's a dagger,
and a dagger.
one's a
Short
short sword.
I
Yeah.
looked
One of the
into
short swords.
those. Those are so cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you attune to one. You can use an action to determine the distance and direction of the second weapon. So if we were to use it to sash on somebody and attune to the one, we could potentially use it for tracking. So that's where it could be situationally very nice. As long as you're on the same plane. If they leave planes, you can't. If somebody else tries to attune to the other one, you become aware of each other's ability to attune, and you have a Arcana check off to see which one attunes to it. So it's a +1. You do get a +1 bonus to AC, which is nice. If you roll a 20 on an attack using the dagger, the person that's hit becomes slowed until till the end of its next turn.
That's
So it
pretty
gets
good.
the effects of the slow spell.
But
if you
for one
crit-
turn, correct?
On the end of its next turn. Yep.
Oh, okay.
If you crit with the sword, you become under the effects of the haste spell.
It also does
Until-
specify on a 20, so your extended
Yes,
crit
on a 20.
range does not proc it.
Yeah.
Yes, it's specifically a 20. Until the end of start of your next turn, and you do not suffer the benefit or the downsides of the haste spell. Under that effect. In addition, you can lay them on the ground. They will magically point north before then spinning around to tell you what time it is, with north being 12. They become
Clock.
hour and minute hands.
A clock.
So it's Keen Mind plus Druidcraft. I think Druidcraft lets you know which way's north.
That's cool, but when
Kind
would
of,
you...
yeah. It's kind of a hodgepodge of the two.
So when would you use
No,
them?
it's not. Never mind. Then it's just Keen Mind.
Yeah, because Keen Mind tells you directions too. I
Yeah,
think.
Keen Mind is directions. My bad.
Yeah, so it's kind of like Keen Mind except for the remembering part.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Very cool weapon set.
They're cool. I just don't know. Situationally, it'd be kind of cool if we needed to track something, to be able to stash the dagger in something to track. Is that really worth holding onto them or selling them?
Probably not.
Because they're not better
Will we
than
ever
my
use
swords.
it that way? That's a question.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Situationally, it'd be very good. In reality, it's not the best for our situation. We don't have a pure rogue that would benefit from it more.
These would be really good for Kara.
They would be good for Gara.
Oh yeah.
But for me, because I have the scimitars,
Yeah.
so I do D8s with both hands. I'd go down to a D6 and a D4. in damage wise, so it's not really great for me. But I don't know if anybody else. I mean, I know that really the only other person that uses a sword is Klain, and he's now got his new swords. His new sword.
Yeah,
and shield.
well, I also kind of like specialize with the shield, so
Yeah.
yeah.
So I don't really. I feel like we can sell them too, maybe.
Probably.
I still think keep it just in case.
That's why I'm asking the party. Like,
I don't
it's
know. Do we
technically
need
the
money?
party's item.
Like,
If you might use it one day, then we'll keep it. But if not, we don't have to sell it. I mean,
The armor for sure sell. It's
armor,
up
I
to
think
you
we
if
can
you
sell
want
if you
to.
want to.
It's up to everybody if you want to sell the weapons.
Up to you guys.
I mean, I don't really. You have to hit a 20. So, one of my special or one of my class skills or class abilities just is not useful. Because my class ability allows me to crit on 19 to 20. This is
5% to
only
activate
crit on
the
20
thing.
to activate the abilities. I would still crit. I just had to hit a 20
You do
to
have,
activate the ability.
if you use it for a hit, you do have your daily guaranteed 20.
True.
Yeah.
But it's daily for a single round of haste.
For a single round.
Yeah. Is that
But-
really all that worth it?
The 20
don't-
is better spent elsewhere, in my opinion.
Yeah, a lot of times the 20 gets used outside of combat for checks or on a save that I really
Yeah.
need. So I
The
really
20
don't.
is like
I
for
really
an
don't
oh
think
shit.
that I don't think I would ever use them.
Aside from like tracking somebody, and then you'd have to like
And
roll
again, that's
contested if
situation.
they
Like,
find
are
the
we
dagger.
actually? Is it really worth keeping hold of them for maybe one possible use of them?
You
And
never
if they
know.
leave the plane, we can't track them anyway. They have
Yeah.
to be on this plane.
You could
Yes,
always
but
hold on to it
does
for
give
like
us the information
little
they're
bit.
not on this plane.
True. That's true. We
It's
can hold
true.
on to them for a while.
And it's
and
not
just
like
see.
unless they go into the ethereal plane. As long as they go into the water, the air, the fire, or the earth, like we just need to step into the portal and be like, "Are you here? No? Okay, next plane."
True. I mean, as soon as we entered the plane that they were in, we would know where they are.
You would know, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe they'll have something very cool at the Merchant's Guild that you'll want to sell to get the money for. But for now,
Possible.
like, you know,
Well, yeah, I'm thinking of selling this at the like when we get to this Merchant's Guild.
Probably-
I worry
That would be
about
where we
like,
sell it.
somebody
Yeah.
else
Need the
buying
money
this
right
and then
now,
using it
then
against us inside of
just
battle.
okay.
So that's my concern.
Hmm.
Also a
That
possibility.
is also a thing.
Yep,
That is a
'cause if we sell
possibility.
it. Chris is going to use it against us in the future.
No,
Yeah, no, you never do that, right,
no,
Chris? Yeah.
I wouldn't give it
There's a reason
to.
we still have a sword that prevents demons from
Yep,
teleporting.
I'm just
and-
holding on to that one.
know-
that we've had since like the third session of the campaign.
It's not like other people are also earning money to buy things as the
Yeah.
tournament
There's
goes
totally not a
along.
Vorpal
know-
sword that is being bought by someone right now, too. You
Yeah,
know.
totally
that's-
not.
Yeah,
we
did
do
we ever
also
check
still have
if-
that if it didn't get sold, he told us
Did-
we could buy it.
Did we ever check back with them?
No, we haven't yet.
No, it's
Not
only,
yet.
it's really
been a
only been
week.
like 4.
It's been a week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's been a
literally
week.
been a week.
That's true.
You know, we could go check on that real quick.
Yeah, we can go check. I mean, we're gonna sell the
Sure.
armor regardless,
Yes.
Yeah.
because the armor, I don't
The
think
same
any
thing
of
with
us
the
are ever
armor.
gonna use it.
One
So
thing
if
I
we sell it,
think would
somebody
be
else
a
might buy
good.
it.
Yeah, one thing
Yes, but I don't
might
think
be a
that
good
one's going to
idea.
be as bad.
Klain would
Yeah.
know that the Merchants Guild closes before the district, and it's about closing time for the Merchants Guild.
So we'd want to go there first.
Yeah, we need to go now if we want to get there.
Alright.
Also, with that sword, it might be worthwhile teleporting off to a different city, maybe even Terendell, to sell it away from here.
That's possible.
If
Or
you
I guess
sell
we
it
could technically
far
keep it
away,
in-
you don't have to worry about someone using it against you.
Exactly.
True.
Well-
Or we could give it to Kara, technically.
fire plane barbarian is
Yeah.
gonna walk up to us with a +3 adamantine grenade.
Yes, they are.
I'm waiting for when that
You're-
comes
you're
back to
right.
bite us in the butt.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh.
But hey, it's just a +3 adamantine. There's nothing else special about it. It only scaled up with my bullshittery.
My plane of fire
No,
character
you
comes
are-
across that in the shop and goes, nah.
Y'all,
play a fire
you
character would
are
love one of those things,
tanking
actually.
that.
So.
Right?
Mine wouldn't even look at it.
You just couldn't even
I would
hold
play
it.
Stabby stab for really, really cool weapons.
No, I have base strength. I can carry it.
Okay, but like it's like 3 times
can't
your
use it.
size.
You took it to the face,
Fine.
literally.
I'm small.
Yeah.
I
You
threw
were
it
right,
at
you
you.
do
Smooth.
that, yes.
Anyways.
It's just like
Yeah.
3 times my height. I'm just carrying it around.
Uh-huh.
Anyway.
Anyways.
Okay, sorry.
All right, so we're holding on to hour and minute.
Mhm.
What are we doing with the armor? You holding on to it for now? Also, so somebody can't buy that.
Well, let's see what the guild has, and if we decide we need to sell to get money to get the
Okay.
thing, we'll sell it.
Was my kind way of telling you you're not going to be able to get there in time for them to be open today.
Oh, I see.
Well,
Trying to hint at that.
Yes, my apologies. I missed that. Is there any,
misunderstood.
did anyone take the griffin feather cape
Yes.
or
I
the
have
meta
it.
mantle?
I think Ayaki has it.
I had the meta mantle.
I have it. It's attuned to my ring, though, so anybody can use it.
Okay, so all of our nice new goodies have been taken.
Yeah,
Think
I believe
so.
Yes. So we have nothing to sell there. DM, do you want to take the? Wait. Did we buy the gloves? Never mind.
Yeah, the healer's
the healing
gloves. Yeah.
gloves.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
bought the
yeah.
healing
Never mind.
gloves.
Never mind. Never
I'm
mind.
Yeah.
wearing them right now.
Morstead had the biggest smile on his face.
Oh, yeah.
We
Morstead
invested in the
is
healer.
so happy
More
right
heals,
now.
more
Little
heals.
goblin.
Now you're. Yeah.
Well,
Alright,
then shall we head to an empty field?
What?
Sorry.
Or do we want to save that for another time?
Nash isn't going to say anything.
Is that thing
Yeah.
gonna destroy stuff? Like things?
Hold on. Probably not.
You feel like as long as you wield the sword and shield, it will not.
And we can
So
go
probably
to
not.
my graveyard. And
Probably.
so we don't have to like leave the city.
I think
long as it
we
doesn't mess
should
anything
leave
up.
the city.
You can also just show us in battle.
That's fair too. I was thinking I could just summon it in the inn and like have everyone up against the wall so it has enough room.
Just right in the end.
Yeah. Well, in
I
our
don't
room.
I would prefer.
Nash is
Big
giving
do
you a
think our
glare
rooms
again.
are?
Just big enough for it to crouch and be fine in.
Ah, yes. Let's trap a gigantic monster in a room where it
I'm gonna
can't
summon my water
move.
elemental again on him.
Hey Kaya, I'm DM today. My players are doing
Is it a once a day?
things.
once a day, I thought you
Yeah, I have to look.
Yeah, I think it's once a day.
Wait.
Empowered.
It could be.
Isn't it obvious that you're trying to do this again?
Klain, what are you doing?
It doesn't say it's a once a day. It just says summon water elemental.
Um.
Casting blah, 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 cast a number of times per day equal to half proficiency modifier.
Ah, there's
Oh,
the
there
limit.
You go. You can do
Okay.
it again.
Ooh.
Yep.
All right. I was about to say I have conjure elemental.
That's right. Yeah.
So
I could just do it.
I'm gonna just do the water elemental on Klain again.
You once again summon a water elemental on top of
And I give water
Klain.
breathing, you know, just in case.
Klain, give me a
Water breathing is 24 hours, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
It's 24
Oh,
hours,
so
so
it's
he
still
can still
active.
Give me a
breathe.
strength save, buddy. Yep.
Yeah, water breathing.
Once again,
Oh yeah.
I mean,
He chokes for a second. He's like, "Oh yeah, I can breathe."
How many
I mean, it's like when
bludgeoning
you're
does he
taking a
take?
drink and
yes,
you just get
you're
it caught
right,
in-
Kaya. They could.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Did yours do that? Once again, Klain is drowning inside of his friend's water elemental as a form of
Drowning.
punishment.
Not drowning.
He is getting beat around. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Let me
He's been put
roll.
on a spin cycle.
Klain is just the punching bag.
He
of this
takes
episode.
18 points of bludgeoning damage from the swirling waters inside of it.
Oh.
All right, I take the damage.
I see,
While I'm
I
stuck
see,
in
Kaya.
this thing, I'm just gonna
Mm-hmm.
fire. I am on fire. Burn.
That's like
Okay.
boiling it from the inside out. That's
Yeah, is he gonna
That's cruel.
take more like damage himself since he's in boiling water now?
No,
Yeah.
mechanically he's not.
But how much HP does a water elemental have?
It has a decent bit.
they actually have quite a bit of health.
Yeah.
I think it's
Well,
near
yeah.
100. It's a
I think they have
CR5
more than
creature.
Ayaki does.
114, yeah.
114.
Yeah, they've got more than
So
I
it's kind of like
Yeah.
Hawk.
Wow, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bubbling.
I will. Should I let him out, guys, before I command it?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
suppose.
probably.
All right, I command the water elemental to
suppose.
let him out.
It does work because it's magic.
Slides into
Once again,
screen.
sliding into
Slides.
screen, staring up at y'all again.
I feel like we've been here before.
This time, Klain kind of gives a little water spout out of his mouth.
I would water a pen back in your mouth, but I won't.
Oof. Oof.
Where are we going?
It's nearly sundown, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just.
We should
I mean,
probably
there's
go
technically
back.
still
Our
open.
area of residence
Yeah.
for now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
You guys make your way back to the Dewdrop Inn. I'm just gonna, because we're getting close to my stopping point, I'm gonna expedite this a little. You guys make your way down to your bedroom. Is there anything, because I know scrying and things, that's a thing for you guys. Is there anything you guys are doing before you bed
I
down
do
for
have
the
it
night?
prepared. And it's been a short rest, so I can technically do 2 right now.
Any sendings? What are we doing?
What time is it again specifically?
Evening.
Here, let me lay down the swords and tell us exactly what time it is.
You're not
is-
attuned to it yet.
Anyways,
I don't think Klain would ask Nash for anything like that.
Then Nash
Just
will
because
walk
of
up
what
to
happens.
you. Then Nash will walk up to you and say, "We spoke in the plane of air about potentially scrying on some of your family members.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna
Then how
ask.
about we do that?"
Well, if you're okay with it, I would really appreciate it.
Look, I'm here to help you, but sometimes it seems like you don't want help. So, in the future, I understand that someone's counsel should only be offered, not forced upon, so I apologize. In any case, I do want to help you find your family.
I really appreciate that, and moving forward, I will take your counsel with much more consideration.
Now then, who would you like to scry upon first?
I'd like to know where my mother is.
Do you have anything of hers that could potentially help? Do you have a picture? Do you have any possession of hers?
Oh. No, I don't believe I do.
Then it it can still happen, but I'm not going to guarantee a result. But we can still try.
Okay.
All right. It's a wisdom saving throw.
Please
Gamma
link
link.
scry.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's so since I don't have anything, I think it's
Let's see. Let's start.
I've heard of the target, so it would be a +5 to their save modifier.
Yeah. This is secondhand.
Yeah, that's why I was looking for a picture so that maybe I could talk firsthand. But
So they have a +5. There's something I need to. Okay. All right. So you're gonna go ahead and cast Scry.
yep, I'll do the free casting first.
All right. So you sit down with your mirror that you purchased,
Mm-hmm.
taking 10 minutes, staring into it, and nothing happens.
Well, as I said, it was a bit of a reach, but it was worth a shot. This doesn't
Wanna try
necessarily mean anything's bad happened. It's just I don't have enough information to do a proper scrying on her.
That's
I
fair.
could try sending.
You could try some. I would also appreciate that.
Didn't try her yet. Your dad couldn't get through. But, you know, maybe.
Maybe.
What do you want to say?
Hey mom. Love you, miss you. Where are you? Are you okay?
Okay. In that case, I'm going to try sending.
Okay. What do you say?
Hey, it's Morstead. Got Klain here. He loves you, misses you. Where are you? Are you okay?
Please respond.
Uh, yeah, no, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna bring up the other kid.
Okay,
Hmm.
I see.
I was like, should I tell her about the sister? But I don't need. Maybe she doesn't even know she's captured, and I don't want to bring that up
Yeah.
to her right
Mm.
now. That seems like it would be terrible. So
So similar to very similar to the last sending message you sent to Kana. You get that same feeling as if like when someone's like being aroused, like woken up from sleep, that sense that their speech is a little slurred and they're groggy, as if they had just woken up. Morstead. Morstead Minwent. Where am I? I'm not sure. we were home, and then someone attacked us. And now everything is purple.
Sending again. Purple. Can you see anything else? Can you hear anything? Can you feel anything? Any details could be helpful. We're gonna find you.
It's strange. My consciousness floats in and out constantly. It's like I'm looking in glass. Can't hear. Kind of feel. It's nice to talk to someone. She ends there.
That's it. That's the end. Okay. Just jump in if you have anything to add. I'm saying this all aloud as it comes in. I'm gonna use another spell slot.
Okay.
Oh, 10.
Does she know where? Does she know where my father is? Probably not, but
Worth asking. Any other ideas from anyone?
I mean, okay, DM, can I make a check for like to see if that sounds like anything that I would know about, or like magical stuff?
Yeah, go ahead and give me an arcana or history, whatever you feel is more applicable.
Oh,
Can I do the same?
yeah. Can I join? I would.
What
Yeah.
are we doing Arcana on?
what it could sound like magical, like
I think
effect.
that
I'll
is
do
magic.
history.
Oh yeah.
Kind of effect that she might be
What-
under.
12 if it means anything.
No idea.
I like to do the Clover reroll.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
wanna-
Yeah.
Yeah.
22. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me do the arcanas first. So 17 is the highest there. Ayaki, this doesn't sound like any spell or anything you've heard of that she's like trapped inside of some spell of some sort. Nothing you're familiar with. History. Not anything that not anything that you guys would be familiar with. It sounds very foreign. The most I'll say Klain is and Morstead as well. It sounds how do I it sounds like it's some kind of maybe if it's not a spell, maybe it's some kind of confinement or prison, but nothing you've ever heard of. Nothing that rings any bells to you.
Okay.
Remind me when you spoke to his sister, She was in some place blue,
Yes.
Correct. Blue.
and now this is purple.
Yes. And she said it seemed like glass.
Huh.
Nash, I might be a little late in realizing this, but I will cast alter self and make myself look like my mother. This is what she looks like.
Yeah, you know your mom. It looks exactly like her.
Yeah.
Would that be enough to say I have met the target?
I will take it down to a +0. I'll keep it flat with that.
+0, yeah. But I don't. There's no picture. There's no possession. No body part.
Nash, and I know it's not good for you. Give me an Arcana check real quick.
Can
Advantage.
I guidance?
You can guidance.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
I'm trying to be better about
Clover?
not guidancing everything.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Clover, advantage. Go for it.
Alright.
Sick.
And advantage and arcana. Hey! Thank you.
Mhm.
As you think about doing the scry again, you think on the spell and you think on how it reacted. You feel the problem isn't that the target succeeded it. You feel more like the spell just outright failed. For what reason, you're not sure.
I will repeat that to the party. Scrying can fail in a number of ways, but it's not because I couldn't connect to her. It was more. It's something else.
They're being held in some sort of prison. I couldn't even get sending through enough for me.
It's not any sort of spell that I'm familiar with. Doesn't
Is
sound
that-
like anything I know.
As I had mentioned, scrying. It's on the same plane of existence. There's a chance that they're not on the same plane as us.
It could be somewhere else, the Demi plane, or any of the others.
I'm beginning to wonder if it's a sort of pocket dimension.
You know you have your God question.
I do.
Do you want to burn in on this?
That's the question. I'm saving it for when we all think that like this is something that's really worth asking.
Really need to know. I don't know if
I
it's
think the
I mean, this
better
is pretty
idea is to figure out what might be trapping them and then asking the God question where this trap is,
Or how do we get them out?
or how do we get them out.
But I feel like we need to get a little bit more information
I think
before we.
You
Yeah.
can always pull a card.
Yeah, you got
I
that
could.
too.
That
I
too.
could.
Haven't done that in a while.
I haven't. I
Are
actually
you
did it
feeling
5
lucky?
times. I got bit by a werewolf and was like, nope.
Are you feeling
That's
lucky?
enough of that for now. Yeah.
I'm
But
gonna
it has been.
It's been a
6
while.
months since then.
You know, this just dawned on me. I have that feat, thanks to my armament, where purely random things, I get basically 2 rolls, and I get to decide.
Yes, and it specifically
happened.
calls out the deck of many things in that ability.
Yes.
You could draw 2 cards and take whichever effect you prefer.
Also,
You know,
Ayaki,
I could
do you have
also
your...
just use my 6 second into the
Yes,
future,
you
draw
could.
the 2
There we
cards, see what they
go.
are.
That's what
If
I
we
was just gonna
decide we
say.
don't
Mhm,
like either
mhm.
of them, we just say nope.
I'm pulling up the document.
Mhm.
Let's game the system.
Ayaki.
And then you just shuffle the deck the next day, and
Exactly.
Not how it
I
works,
can do it.
but
try it
I
again.
wouldn't do it tomorrow. Depends on if I use it in combat or not. If we have a non-combat day where I don't use it, I have no problem doing it because it's once a day.
Well, what do we have scheduled for tomorrow?
The tournament battle
Mm.
Oh, well then
tomorrow Saturday.
we might be using that.
I don't
Ayaki,
use it
know
every
this
combat.
is,
It's
Ah,
very
damn, I don't have
situational
Heroes
whether I use it
Feast
in a
prepared
combat
today. Shit.
Oh, I do.
Oh!
Hell yeah.
Oh.
what do you have? What?
or not. You have what prepared?
Heroes Feast.
Heroes Feast, baby.
Oh.
Amazing.
All right. Do you have the document?
Great dinner.
I'm
Anyways.
ready.
All right. So, in
Uh-huh.
combination with his ability and with my ability, I'm gonna draw 2 cards and see what the effects are.
Roll me 2, and this is
Roll
weird.
3 ones.
Roll me 2 D82s.
Is it Arcana
Okay.
to know what this item is?
Yeah. As Ayaki for the first time
I
in front
am
of you pulls it
curious.
out.
I don't know
There's
what it is. I
one,
know
6,
it's magical.
yeah,
There's
14.
2.
Okay.
I have no
Um,
idea.
No
Nash.
Weird cards, guys.
Nobody has
Hmm.
seen her draw from this because she did it in the
No.
privacy of her quarter on the ship.
Yeah, Nash,
No idea.
is that 23
Well, we were in
your
prison.
Arcana for it?
No, the 23 was Arcana